Hey guys, this is Jason Douglas.
This is Adam MacArthur, voice of Yuji Itadori.
This is Derek Snow, the voice of Shinra Kusakabe.
This is Phil Parsons, voice of Kenny the Ripper Ackerman.
It's Merc Nguyen. You're watching Voice of the Heroes. Take it away, Fleeboy.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? You already know who it is and what it is. And if you don't, it's the one and only, the only one, Fleeboy Jetson, host of the Voice of the Heroes podcast right here on YouTube. And today is another episode of Voice of the Heroes Uncaped with your three favorite unks in the building. Before we get started, I hope everybody's seen Spider-Man Brand New Day because this will be a spoiler open discussion video. So if you haven't seen Spider-Man Brand New Day, quick disclaimer, save this video, come back, watch it, come through, enjoy the conversation with us because we got a lot to talk about and a lot of thoughts and opinions about this movie has been floating around and we're here to break it all down, explain the ending, Easter eggs, the movie, everything all in between. But let's give a huge shout out to our panel for today. Our three unks, y'all already been introduced to myself. Blue Jack Galactus, what's going on, my brothers?
What's good, people? We are here. We have seen Spider-Man Brand New Day for me 2 times now. Hey, man, we're here to talk about it with the best unks on the planet. Let's get it, man.
Wait, you seen it 2 times?
Yep, seen it again yesterday.
Oh, man.
I know you was on lie too much instead of looking at our text messages. Bum.
Hey, man, we had to rock out, man. Shout out to everybody that came to those lives, man. Beautiful lives. Galactus, what's good with you, man? How's your weekend?
Everything is well, man. Looking forward to starting the week off next week, but it was a good weekend. Saw the movie. You know what I'm saying? We're about to talk about it heavily, I suppose. Let's go.
All right, Ghost Shield, what's good with you? Achilles, what up, man? Blue coming out the mic wrong? Wow. What do you mean? How is he coming out the mic wrong? He sound crazy?
That's the same mic.
He sounds good to me. We got 9 people in the chat in the beginning, so y'all must be ready. Let's go. Let's get into it. All right, Spider-Man Brand New Day. We're going to break down some numbers first, and then we're going to go right into the movie. As of recording, as of right now, man, these are just numbers, so don't get too excited, everybody. But first and foremost, Spider-Man Brand New Day has made 390% of its $225 million budget within 48 hours.
Pause this. Our audio is not right somehow.
They said our audio's not right?
Yeah, no. Our Blue Jack and mine.
Nah, Flea, fix the mics, though. I think it's your controlling thing on Twitter. I mean, on YouTube.
Let me see. Hold on. Mic check.
I just heard it. We sound like, yeah, we sound crazy.
Talk one time.
Yo. Yeah, we sound like it's like you talking in a freaking room with a crazy echo. My mic is the same.
Yeah, y'all do sound crazy. Hold on.
My mic is good up here. I think it's on your joint.
All right, try it now.
Yo.
Yeah, they can't even hear y'all now. Hold on.
Talk one time.
I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on.
Yeah, y'all do sound crazy.
Try it now.
Yo. Chat.
Y'all sound perfect coming through mine.
Yeah, same here on this side, but the chat's saying that the audio is off. Everybody, what's up, everybody, man? We're gonna get this worked out. That way we can talk.
I'm really confused on what's going on. Cause any other one, y'all don't even come out the speaker.
Still sound the same.
Try it now.
Yeah, this is the only one that comes out the speaker.
Y'all sound perfect coming through mine.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah, I'm about to switch my mic real quick to see if it works.
Nah, it's both of us.
Nah, it's both of y'all.
I really
I have no idea. Hold on.
Any other one, y'all don't even come out.
I don't know why it's doing that.
This is the only one that comes out the speaker.
Yo.
I don't know why.
Mike, check. Just give us 1 second. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Yo.
Yeah, you sound straight on.
Nah, it's both of y'all. I have no idea. Hold on.
Y'all sound perfect coming out my speaker. Y'all don't sound clear at all
I don't know why it's
on the
doing
thing.
that.
Try it one more time. I'm gonna raise y'all volume up.
Appreciate y'all
Just
being
give us 1
patient, man.
second. I'm so sorry, y'all.
What the fuck is that? Why is that doing that? Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna have to turn my camera off real quick so my wife can come in here and handle this. Cause
On the thing.
Chat. Yeah, we sound fine up here. It's on YouTube where it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
My mic is exactly the freaking same. I'm mad confused. Yo, we live trying to fix it. I know y'all want to hear us yap.
Yo, if he left and we is our mic still sound crazy with us talking?
Hold on, I gotta pull it. Hold on.
Let's see if that's probably the.
No, we sound good now.
So it's Flea.
wait,
It sound good now. Chat, how we sound?
Yeah.
it's Riverside. It's Riverside. It's not me. It's Riverside. It's the app Riverside. I'm seeing it right now.
I just pulled it up. It sounds good up there now.
Yeah, because it's Riverside. Because I didn't change nothing.
All right, hold on.
So whatever you did, Blue, it was Riverside. Mute the app, right? That's exactly what
Achilles just said Blue sound good, but not me.
How do I mute the app? They said it sounds good now, though. So why would I mute the app?
Yo, mic check. Mic check.
Hey, do you want to just restart?
Yeah, I'll restart.
Flea, restart it. Like, hey, chat, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna restart this over. Flea, you here?
Yeah, my fault, chat. It's the app. It's the actual app. That's what's going on. Give me a second, chat.
I'm using this other mic.
Did you restart the live or no?
I can't restart our live.
See, now it's echoing. There it is. It's echoing now. Oh, you listening to the?
What happened?
Yo. Is that me?
Is that audio? Yeah, I heard you. I mean, I
Yo.
can, of course, but
Say something, y'all.
Yo, mic check, man. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
See, you should have just let my wife fix it last time we was here. It's the app, bro. It's this audio mixing with the desktop audio.
You want to go to Discord?
Hold on. Just hold on. Let my wife fix it. Because there's two different audios coming through. It's the desktop and it's Riverside. I know what the exact problem is. Hold on 1 second,
You
y'all.
should have just let my wife fix it last time.
Baby, come back.
I hear all of us.
It's this audio mixing with the desktop audio. Hold on. Just
Blue, are we dropping because the audio sounds good?
It's the desktop and it's Riverside.
They can't see.
I know what the exact problem is. Hold on.
Hey, chat, we love y'all. I don't even know. Look, we love y'all. We about to put on the show and we about to go crazy. Because Spider-Man was crazy.
This is where y'all are saying.
Yo, you can hear everything.
How do you?
No, it's because it's coming through two ways for him. Yo, Hatgo, you did not have to say we sound like freaking plastic toy mics, bro. You trolling.
Yo, Hatgo just said everybody sound good now. Like I said, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm looking at it on my iPad. Everything sounds well.
It sounds good now.
Yeah.
Say that.
Oh, okay.
Well, while we waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this masterpiece again because this motherfucker is clean.
All right, so everything should be good, right? All right.
Yeah, everything sounds
Thank
good.
you.
I'm gonna get me a Superman.
All right,
man.
y'all. We should be good now.
Yo,
Everything's
just do a check real quick, man. If we're good, everybody let us know in the chat. Do we sound good? I mean, are we echoing? What's the deal? What's the word?
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Do we
1
sound
2
good?
1 2 1 2 1 2.
It probably was echoing because I had my iPad on too. To hear the audio.
All right. Chat. What we saying?
All right,
There
so
we
we
go.
good 100%.
There we go.
All right, y'all. Here we go, man. Let's start off again. What's good, everybody? You already know who it is and what it is. And if you don't, it's the one and only one, Fleeboy Jetson. And today we will be reviewing, recapping, and discussing where that echo come from.
Mute the YouTube.
It is.
And discussing hold on, y'all. And discussing Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's a slight echo now, right? I don't know where that's coming from.
I don't hear it on my end, but they must hear it on their end.
Now it's you, Galactus.
For real?
It's cool. Hold on. We'll get through it. I don't hear it no more, low key.
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right, Spider-Man Brand New Day. We will be reacting, reviewing, and discussing it. So if you haven't seen the movie, man, this is a disclaimer. But let's get right into it, fellas. How y'all doing today?
Doing good, man. Chat here. Let's keep it moving.
All right, chat. So Spider-Man Brand New Day came out and is making numbers already. It's already made back 390% of its $225 million budget in 48 hours, which is crazy, which actually brings its total up to about, let me see, 875 million worldwide already, which is more than Superman and Supergirl's box office combined. Just had to throw that out there. One of the biggest opening weekends in cinema history, only falling behind Avengers Endgame, which made 1.2 billion. This movie is predicted to make $927 million at the end of its opening box office worldwide, and also the second biggest domestic weekend of all time. This will arguably be the biggest, well, not arguably, is the biggest Spider-Man opening weekend. So, heroes, why do you think this avalanche came so fast? Like, was it the anticipation, the excitement? Was it the fact that Jean Grey's in the movie? Spoiler alert, because a lot of people have been trying to figure out who she is, or are people just missing good Spider-Man movies? What is it, gentlemen?
So, so say that question one more time. Just want to make sure I'm
all right. What do y'all think is the reason Spider-Man Brand New Day made so much money?
Because of Spider-Man. I think it's because of Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man gonna sell no matter what. You don't give a damn who you throw that mask, it's gonna sell. Overall, I think the great thing is because of anticipation that people know that Marvel has some goals to tie in the universe, right? So I think overall that's another thing. People they're curious to find out exactly what's going to be the Easter eggs, as well as everything that they've seen in the trailers to make sure that all, you know what I'm saying, just that whole excitement around seeing Spider-Man, I think overall is a reason why it's done so well and people are going to see the movie. I mean, and besides that, when was the last time we actually had a Marvel movie that kind of hit like this? So that's another thing. Go ahead, Blue. I know you have a lot more to say, but I'm going to keep mine very short and then we can go into more details.
I think, crazy enough, I think this was just a perfect time to drop this movie. I think so many things came together perfectly for this movie, on top of it being a fantastic movie. But the fact that it's opening weekend, it's crazy because opening weekend means people are just going to see it nonstop. I don't know, man. Spider-Man ain't been a Spider movie in 5 years, since 2021. Tom Holland is himself now. The trailers, it actually feels like we're getting actual Spider-Man, not just a part of Spider-Man trying to learn how to be Spider-Man. No, this is actually legit Spider-Man. It looks fantastic. The action in the trailers looks fantastic. He looks fantastic in the suit. It all looks literally just like a joy of a time when you watch the trailer. And this is why I think when people talk so bad about trailer reactions, it gets to me because it's like the trailer is supposed to do this. The trailer is supposed to have this effect on us, right? So when the trailer has a great effect and you get this result, it did its job. Nobody speaks about it because we liked it. But when you didn't like it and the movie didn't do its job and the company didn't do its job, we're hating or we need to go see the movie and make it our opinion for ourselves. That's not on us. So I'm not gonna go into a rant, but I just feel like it's so much contradictory on both sides. So they did their job. I love the movie. Let's get into it. Flea, what you think?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was just about to go there. I think the reason why the movie is doing so well financially is because of the trailers. Because they gave us a look at the Hulk. So everybody knew we was gonna get a Hulk fight, which I think people are excited for. Everybody knew the Hand was gonna be in the movie, which led to assumptions of people thinking we was gonna get Daredevil and other characters sprinkled in this movie, which unfortunately, like we said, this will be a spoiler discussion. We did not get Daredevil, but we did get the Hand. And just we all knew no matter what, Jean Grey was going to be in this movie. I think anybody who didn't think Cindy Sink's character was anyone else, come on, like let's be honest. We said this months ago. So we knew the introduction of mutants was coming in this movie. So I think with all those ingredients combined with the fact that Tom Holland was ushering in a potential, adaptation to many other Spider-Man iterations that we got before this, with the mixture of Destin Daniel Cretton coming off of Shang-Chi and Wonder Man, two critically well-performed movies, which this movie did well critically for 90% and 98%, which is the highest audience score of Spider-Man all time. So that means word of mouth travel. So not only do you have all these great images and, nostalgic feels with comic book covers and all these villains we thought was going to be in the movie, because everybody thought we was going to get 100 villains. We didn't know how it was going to play out, but we knew mad villains was pulling up. So the fact that we got extensive amount of villains in a great, I feel like not too convoluted way, it fit its purpose. Like we all said, it was going to be a time jump of multiple villains, that they wasn't going to go too heavy on the villains. We kind of all knew that. So I think with all that and great word of mouth and critical praise, I think that's why it's hitting this bar, because a lot of Spider-Man's movies never hit this bar. No Way Home was actually the first one to ever do that. And everybody said it was because of Tobey and Andrew. Now there's no Tobey and Andrew, and this movie did $300 million more than No Way Home. So what are people going to say now, which leads into my next question after Brand New Day. Is Spider-Man now the definitive live-action Spider-Man, or does nostalgia and great storytelling still hold up for Tobey or Andrew? Galactus.
Yo, your questions, man.
Come on.
My questions is what everybody on the internet want to know right now. Did Spider-Man Brand New Day make Tom Holland a GOAT or not? You want me to break it down like that?
I absolutely. That's pretty much the easiest way to say that. So, yes, I do agree that Tom Holland is now surpassed his predecessors. 100% agree with that, and I say that because to keep it light, bro. Like, we have to remember, man, we seen this dude grow up as a boy, and from a boy to essentially what we would say a man. And to me, that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of seeing Tom Holland's character evolve into Spider-Man. And I said it before on the pod. I feel like this. If you really dissect these movies individually, they were comic books. Each one was a comic book. And you have to take that progression, right? There's story building. And if you, as an actual comic book reader, if you can't appreciate what they're doing, to me, that shows that you probably don't have appreciation for the media. I'm saying that they're literally comic books in each one, and how he's grown up. I love this one. I love this one because although you didn't get a lot of the villains in there, you've seen them. You got to know them. You get, because you read the books and you see them. And like I said last night, man, you got to remember, like, if you read the books, these little little pocket fights that they happen in the comic book the same way. You know what I'm saying? He fights and then moves on. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's times where he might fight two or three of them in one book. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how it goes. And I feel like we should appreciate that nostalgia of reading the comic books and seeing it live action. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we appreciate those little things? Why do we need to have these whole drawn out fights with one specific villain? We don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're really looking at it, we're watching a comic book live. We have to be able to translate that. So that's pretty much where I'm gonna go. It's not tight. I'm just muscular. God damn, star. But but yo, overall, I just feel like, man, look, we gotta appreciate this for what it is. And Tom Holland, yo, he is the best Spider-Man, regardless of all the other arguments that I've heard all over the internet. This should be undisputable at this point. He is the best Spider-Man.
Oh, Blue Jack, you agree with that take?
All right. So when I was growing up, wise men once told me, when you see people doing great things, when you see people that are better than you at certain things, you take certain things that they do very well and you implement it and make it your own, and you make your own masterpiece. I've learned this in so many different facets of life, and I think Tom Holland learned that facet when he got to this fourth movie. He's done everything that he could to show what he was with the old director. But this movie, he stood out and he said, "Listen, I'm going to make something that is 100% Spider-Man. Forget all the other stuff." You could hear his quippiness. You could hear his voice kind of sound like Andrew Garfield, but he made it his own. You could see the swinging aspects that they put in it. One time he swung when he was going to stop the tank, and you can see him, and they give the noise of him cracking his knuckles in between swing. Like that stuff to me is spot. That's legit. That's little details that don't have to be there, and you can hear him crack his knuckle. For me, yes, he just solidified in this one movie. Like I said on the live, in this one movie, I don't care if it took 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, he solidified the benchmark of what Spider-Man is, and not just Spider-Man, also Peter Parker. He just Hugh Jackman the role of Spider-Man, in my opinion. It's going to take us 50 to 60 years to find somebody that can do it better than him. If that, he is Spider-Man, in my opinion.
I will agree. I was trying to tell everybody all weekend when it comes to acting, Andrew Garfield is by far the best actor out of the three: Toby, Andrew, and Tom. But when it comes to acting as Spider-Man, Tom Holland not only, you know, gets the mannerisms of a New Yorker, because in the movie when he's talking to Frank, he's talking just like a New Yorker with his hands. He's like, "Yo, bro, like, what are you doing?" Like,
you can hear his New York accent. I'm like, "This he's from the UK. What are we doing?"
That's what I'm
in the UK.
He was cooking. That's why. And then another thing that I like is he really adapts well to the New York culture, right? Just the scenery. Don't get me wrong. The scenery, the way it was shot, the director had a huge hand in that. But the way he adapted and smoothed throughout the culture was just unbelievable, right? He really gets who Spider-Man is and who we feel who Spider-Man is. Now, I do believe he is the greatest, but I can understand people's arguments for Toby. But I feel like this argument is like LeBron Michael. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a Michael LeBron. Yeah, that's pretty much what this argument is. A lot of people feel like Tobey Maguire is the LeBron, Andrew Garfield is the Kobe, and I mean, excuse me, Toby is Michael, Andrew is Kobe, and Tom Holland is LeBron. He had the longest run out of all of them. He's appeared in 7 movies by now. He has more, if we're talking about championships, we're talking about blockbuster movies. He has more blockbuster movies, even though some of them, I agree, some of them ain't good, but I just watched No Way Home the other night as well. Blue, for some reason, Blue made me too. He was trying to get that feeling back. I said, let me watch it. And I ain't gonna lie, I might have an interesting take. But both movies are really emotional. The other movies are good, but they don't make you feel anything. So now I'm going to go to the general question. I'm going to open up the floor. How did y'all feel about the movie in general? Galactus, I'm going to start with you once again. How did you overall, like, what was your initial thoughts and feelings watching this movie?
That's great, because I have a bunch of points that I'm going to tackle right now. So first of all, the first one is I felt like I was seeing a comic come to life. The beginning of the movie felt like nonstop Spider-Man to me, if you read that book, as well as parts of Volume 6. And then I love how they use context from ASM 129, which is the first appearance of Punisher, if y'all didn't know. as well as the Punisher versus Spider-Man book that just came out, which Chris Claremont wrote. Trying to show their dynamic between how they've already met and then how they're already kind of like going through this phase where they're trying to become friends. Essentially, is what Spider-Man is trying to do with Punisher. But Punisher, of course, going through his own personal demons. So that was intentional with the release. I believe when it came out, it was kind of to show us the dynamic of what we're going to deal with in the movie. If you guys haven't read that, I love the way they brought Chris Claremont on that project to expand the duo's dynamic. I knew they were going to use this movie to bring in the mutants into the MCU. We already spoke about this earlier on when we were talking about when it first got released. We already talked about that. We knew that MCU was coming. If you didn't know, that's crazy. But it was subtle, but well done. So they didn't focus too much on the mutant gene, as you could tell. They really just brought in a mutant, which signifies the larger universe to come. Jean Grey could possibly bring back the memory, seeing her mental powers were focused. I feel like they may do that, you know what I'm saying, with the whole thing, having her bring their memories back. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly if they do it or how they do it. And the one thing I did notice I don't know if anybody else noticed, you probably did, but the blonde neighbor that said you live upstairs with me, that could possibly be Felicia, aka Black Cat, maybe. Maybe we'll see a Black Cat. I don't know. The team ups were necessary to show the relationship Spider-Man has with many allies. There was a reason why we saw a bunch of characters in this movie. It is exactly what they do in the comic books. So that's what we get. I love the costume is why I have a point there. I liked how they put a focus on his investigative skills, which is something they didn't do before. I absolutely love that because in the comic books, that's what he does. That was underutilized in previous films or not showcased at all. This showed a much more mature Peter Parker, which adds to the successful adaptation from comic to film. Some of the references that they used in the movie, which I love, Superior Spider-Man, which is an actual, it's a run. It's when Doc Ock pretty much took over Peter Parker. So if you guys didn't know, check out Superior Spider-Man, and the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man was referenced as well. I love his web slinging. I absolutely love they kind of made that focus. And it kind of Peter's loneliness showed depth for the character. So again, we're showing how this specific actor can show depth to this type of a comic book character and bringing him to life. So to end it, I'm going to end it, and then I'm going to go into a reference that because Flea, you did a comparison with all the Spider-Mans, but you left out Spider-Man Noir. I don't know if that was on purpose, but for all that talk that we had with Spider-Man Noir, he was not brought in the conversation of the other Spider-Man. But I'll go ahead and I'll leave that alone because y'all was talking about how good it was, and for him not to be mentioned was a little weird. But okay, because y'all know I didn't like that movie at all. I mean, that show at all. But anyway. So is this my favorite Spider-Man movie? Yes, this is absolutely my favorite Spider-Man movie out of all the other Spider-Man that we've seen, including Spider-Man Noir. It is not my favorite overall because again, I'm not going to include the cartoons. I'm going to talk about live action. So specifically live action, this is my favorite Spider-Man movie. I give it a 8.5 to a 9. 8.5 out of 9 overall. So that is my final take on it.
Blue Jack.
I've had a lot of thoughts about this movie, man. I've seen this movie on Wednesday, guys. Today is Sunday. The first time I seen the Amazon early screening, and I got out of it, and I called Flea. And I'm driving home, and I'm talking about this movie and some of the impact, and I'm literally like, yo, he attests to it. I'm like, yo, I'm tearing up. I've never felt that way with a superhero project. I know a lot of people have said it online. I know a lot of people said it on Twitter, certain social medias. This is literally us coming from childhood, watching cartoons, seeing real people on the screen do the same exact thing. And I think people that try to devoid themselves of that, I think they're doing themselves a disservice because that is exactly what this movie set out to do, and it did that. Growing up in the 90s, you had so many cartoons. You had superheroes, you had Transformers, you had all this kind of stuff. But the things that stick with you the most is what helped you grow up. And they taught us so many lessons. And this movie also teaches you lessons. It hit me hard because when he was by himself, man, he was by himself for 4 years alone. He had nobody. And yes, he might have been so prominent and so powerful as Spider-Man. cleaning the streets up, getting the key to the city. Crime has been as low as it's been since the conception of New York. He still was alone, man, and that takes a big toll on a lot of us in life. You can have the best career, you could be famous, you could be making 200K a year, but if you're alone and you don't have nobody to share that joy with, it's bad, man. Um, Seeing him re-interact and look around with his friends that he has all the memories and they don't have the memories. Seeing him do Legos, I told Flea, seeing him do Legos with Ned again, something we saw in the first movie, was like, bro, what? Like, it's it's unfounded that they put that in a movie, but it's very important. Some people might say it's wasted time. That to me, that's not wasted at all. That is showing character. And then the fact that Ned and Zendaya never let go of Spider-Man in a different way, but they also held on to him in different ways and aspects. So this movie just, man, it made me feel over the moon, man. And that's the same reason why I did give it a 10 out of 10. Watching it the second time, I can understand some people's critiques once you get to the Jean Grey part. So if you wanted me to be critical, I could give it a 9.5. But my love for it, I'm at a 10 out of 10, man. He is Spider-Man to me. This is the best Spider-Man movie. This does everything that all the other Spider-Mans do well, but doesn't do any of the stuff that his movies and those movies did bad. So it felt like a packed New York. It felt like I was reading a comic book. Literally anything could happen in New York around Spider-Man at any time. Punisher was amazing. John Berthal, man, I can tell, and I'm sure everybody can tell that they've been in these movies and this cycle together. Odyssey, like all these people, Dune, they've been in the same circles for probably 5-6 years, if not longer, and the chemistry's there, man. So yeah, this is my Spider-Man movie for sure.
I love it. And I love the fact that you brought up John Berthal because I recently just seen a clip of him talking about his audition for the Punisher, and he said that same day Tom Holland also auditioned for Spider-Man, and he's the one who gave Spider-Man the tip. Well, Tom Holland the tip to jump off the wall, do the flips, and then slide into the camera. So the fact that the same day he got cast to become the Punisher, Tom Holland become the Spider-Man, and this in the same year that they both in a Spider-Man movie together. They got two huge movies out, The Odyssey and Spider-Man, which both now will probably be billion-dollar movies. So I do want to attest to that. I think the co-stars played such great roles. I think this is what some of the best acting Zendaya has done for MJ, Jacob has done for Ned, John has done for the Punisher. Now, I kind of said this in my review. I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it because there's so many great Bernthal moments as the Punisher. Daredevil season 1, I believe, when he first showed up, their dialogue with him and Matt Murdock, I think that was an excellent executed scene between him and Matt Murdock. But I think the ending of Spider-Man, him talking to Peter in that moment, and you said in your thing, you was like, yo, bro, that might hit you, and it did. I ain't even gonna lie. And then the fact at the same time you see Jean Grey keeping Peter alive using her abilities, I thought was excellent. That whole little sequence I thought was fire, right? And then they left it off with a little comic relief with Punisher acting like Spider-Man as Tom walks out. I thought that whole scene was yeah, I thought that whole scene was pretty dope, man. So I will say the acting was top tier. Some of the best acting I've seen in any Spider-Man movie. I think the co-stars all played great roles. Would I have liked to see a little more of the Hulk? Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not going to say that the Hulk got bitched out in this movie like he usually does, because he was on the verge of killing Peter. Let's call a spade a spade. He would have smoked Peter if it wasn't for Banner. Yeah, he was going to snap his neck. I ain't even going to front, crush it all joining. Yeah, he was going to do him dirty. So the fact that they showed the Hulk like we would like to see was an appetizer, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I can't wait to see what happens with the Hulk next. Now, I love the fact, I know some people are mad again because they keep saying Spider-Man doesn't have a true villain, but that's not true. I keep saying that's not true because these villains, even though their motives start off with someone else, like we know Vulture's motives started off with his beef with Tony Stark because of damage control and, basically ruining his life and taking jobs from his crew. We know Mysterio's motives was to kill Nick Fury to become the next Tony Stark, but Peter keeps getting in their way. But isn't what Spider-Man does? He gets in the way of these villains, and that's how they become villains. So with Jean Grey, I feel like it's a great introduction, a great setup for the mutants in the future, because unwillingly and unknowingly, we could say that Peter just made inhibitor collars for the future of the mutants, which Banner told him, listen.
MJ told him.
Yeah, MJ told him too. Like, yo, this could be dangerous. And I think that's going to have a lot of consequences in the future. And I think the only person that's going to be able to save him from, the mutant kind is going to be Jean Grey. Jean Grey is going to be one of the few that vouches for him. Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? He's a good guy, but I think unwillingly and unknowingly, he just probably, excuse my language, just fucked the entirety of every mutant that comes into play in the next couple of years. But I think that's a storyline that they could continue from the movie. I also do feel like for the first time, we get an actual, a Peter Parker story. You know what I'm saying? Even though there's some plot holes, I do agree with a lot of people. Like, I would have liked to see, they ain't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I would have liked to see what his day job was, if he was in the Bugle or how he was getting money, because this man was buying flowers every day. He had mad tech in his apartment. How is he paying for any of this? Like, you know what I'm saying? What was he doing in that 4 years? What was his, how was he building that money? So I would have liked to see them touch on that a brief bit, but that's my only nitpick about it. Now, we're going to go into ratings in a second, right? Before I do it,
I got a question for you though.
Go ahead.
Did you ever see Aunt May go to work?
Yeah.
No, she was a volunteer. She was volunteering in that movie.
Oh, that is true.
She was volunteering.
But didn't she own it? I thought she owned that spot.
Okay, so she owned it and she passed away. What happens when your parents or your guardians pass away?
True. But they should have said that, right? They should have showed him in there or something, right?
Why did they show her? It's been 4 years.
But did she own it? Was that her spot? Because I know in Insomniac joint.
No, but even if it wasn't hers, if she passed away and she had insurance.
True. She could have life insurance.
She was a teenager when she passed away.
True. I agree. I just feel like they could have touched on it a little bit. Like, let us know, like, how, because that I don't know why it's so big in the community right now, why people like really wanted to see him broke. Like, bro, I will say, listen, y'all got to relax, because a lot of that movie was for sponsors. Little Caesar was a sponsor. Samsung, that new flip phone, he had that bit before it all came out. All that shit is coming out now. Those are sponsors, but that's how you fund your movie. Y'all can't be mad at some of the things that y'all see in the movie, because when you think about it, that phone is an actual sponsor. They probably paid Sony millions to put that phone in the movie. So I will say some things were organically put in and some things were forced. But overall, I think Destin Daniel Cretton did an excellent job. I thought the score, the music choices for this movie was perfect. It fit the tone. Overall, I'm going to give this movie, like I say, 8.8. I would give it a 9, but I gave No Way Home a 9, and this might be a hot take. I think No Way Home is a better movie. But we got Galactus Blue Jack. You didn't give us a rating. Oh, I know your rating, but go ahead.
He said a 9. He said a 9.5.
He said a 9.5?
10 out of 10. But you just said, what's a better movie?
No Way Home. I think No Way Home's a better movie.
Stop trolling me.
I'm serious. I think No Way Home's a better movie, man. It's an 8.8. I give it like almost a 9. I don't want to give it a 9 because that's why I gave No Way Home. And I feel like No Way Home's a better movie. After rewatching it again.
What?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, man. I don't know.
So you got No Way Home as your best Spider movie of all time?
For me, yeah. I'm not so high. I could show y'all a clip.
I have a question for you, Flea.
Go ahead.
Because I remember earlier on, before you did the lives, you actually did a short. And your short, you said that this is probably the second best superhero movie of all time, is what you said.
No, I said it's a contender. I said it's a contender.
So what was your first one then?
No, a contender just means a contender for like top 5 or top 10. It's a contender for one of the greatest superhero movies of all time.
The way you say that though, it just sounds okay. I got you.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a contender. I didn't say it's second. A contender is just a contender for anyone that you could put up on. Me personally, I could show y'all a clip right now that I said about 4 years ago that I'm not as high as people are on those Sam Raimi movies. Like here it goes right here. Look, like hold on.
Audio is crazy. They said again. By the way, did y'all know
as much as everybody else?
Hold on, listen to this. And this is 4 years ago.
He didn't like it. I didn't like it as much as everybody else did. Me, Sam Raimi's. I'm not gonna lie. To me, I felt like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man was corny, and that wasn't Peter Parker. The nigga wasn't quick with it. The nigga like Peter Parker. Was a nerd. He was awkward and a nerd. That's not Peter Parker, bro. Peter Parker when he fight crime, that nigga be popping wild shit. He be like, oh.
And mind you, this was 4 years ago, so I'm not gonna change my theory. I'm not high on the Sam Raimi movies as everybody is it. I think they're overrated movies, me personally. I think Spider-Man 2 is an overrated movie. When they say it's one of the best superhero movies of all time, I feel like Logan's better than that. I feel like The Dark Knight is better than that. I feel like so many other movies are better than Spider-Man 2 that I think it's overrated and glazed. But now that we go there, what are your ratings for the Spider-Man movies? Where would you put Brand New Day into the echelon of Spider-Man movies? Go. Matter of fact, well, let's go with Blue first.
Just live action?
Yeah, live action.
Well, I got Brand New Day at 1. I got Spider-Man 1 at 2. I'm pretty sure I got Spider-Man 1's definitely at 2. I'm gonna put Spider-Man 2 at 3. Then I'll go No Way Home. And the rest is just whatever.
Galactus, where you say you put it? You say you put it somewhere in the middle?
Brand New Day is number 1 for me. It's I said that before. It's my favorite Spider-Man movie.
Oh, all right, bet. Me, I'm gonna go at the bottom, dead last. Spider-Man 3. I fucking hate that movie. Hands down. I really hate Spider-Man 3.
Pissing me off.
I swear I hate that movie. Far From Home would be after that. Will be next. I feel like Spider-Man 2, The Amazing TASM 2 will be after that. Homecoming will be after that. The TASM 1 will be after that. Spider-Man 1 will be after that. Spider-Man 2, Brand New Day, Homecoming. I mean, not Homecoming, Far From Home. I got Far From Home being my 1. At my 1.
No Way Home.
No Way Home, excuse me. No Way Home at my 1. Brand New Day at my 2. And at my 3 would be Spider-Man 2.
No Way Home is not a good movie.
I think it is, man. That part, yeah, bro. That part with Aunt May still makes me choke up to this day. And then when they find him on the roof and they grab him, I did one of these last night.
Let's talk about the whole beginning of the movie. Let's talk about the whole first hour and a half of the movie that is poorly written.
It's all right, though, man. It's a better... I think that Ox scene is a better Ox scene than we got in Spider-Man 2. That fight on the bridge is better than the one we got on 2.
Galactus, are you hearing what he just said?
It's his opinion, man.
When the last time you seen Spider-Man 2?
Look, I don't agree, but I mean, that's his opinion.
The interstate fight is better than the train fight?
I think so.
He tried to spice this up. That's why. Listen, we supposed to.
That's his opinion.
Bro, that's how I feel, bro. I even just played you a clip from 4 years ago. I am not high on Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies. I'm not even high on when he came back to the Marvel Universe and he did Multiverse of Madness. I think he fucked that up, bro. I think Sam Raimi is a trash-ass director, bro. I think the best movie he did was probably like Spider-Man 2, and that's a subpar superhero movie.
You already said that. I think this. Yeah, I don't know at all. Yeah, I don't know.
Yardy can hear. Yardy better turn his shit up.
It's Riverside. I don't know.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
And he wasn't the only one that said it though.
Yeah, it's Riverside, man. It keeps messing up.
Hatgo said it too.
I hear both of y'all.
Yardy can hear. Yardy better turn his shit up.
I should turn myself down a little bit though. I am a little loud.
Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, it's Riverside though. It's 100%
Yeah,
Riverside.
it's Riverside. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll fix it after this. I get my wife to look into it. It's probably the audios. But
Hey,
let me
at the
turn
end
this
of the
down.
day- At the end of the day, we can all agree Tom Holland is Spider-Man. Tom Holland has superseded what it means to be Spider-Man in that suit, and probably the best Spider-Man suit, the most comic accurate. You can
So
only go up
let
from
me
here
ask y'all a
with that
question
suit.
though. Since you're so high on the Sam Raimi movies, do you feel like Tom Holland can pass Toby with only one movie?
Yes.
So what would you say about Tom's trilogy? Would you have
the
to
first
now
two? The
say
first two,
his
nah.
first trilogy is trash?
The first two, nah. No, the first two aren't it. No Way Home is better because you get 3 Spider-Man, but it's still not it.
So that's what I'm saying. Can you really dethrone Toby if Toby has more with better
In my
movies? Spider-Man
opinion-
2, Spider-Man 1, and No
in-
Way Home he's in.
In my opinion, just like I said on the live stream, when you become a definitive comic figure, it doesn't matter what was done before you because nothing that they did touches the overall of what you just did. We can pick holes in Andrew and Toby's Peter Parker. Tom Holland's Peter Parker is Peter Parker. Down from the hair, everything. It's Peter Parker. In my opinion, when I get a Batman, hopefully it's James Gunn. When I get a Batman that the brother looks like he just came out of the comics right now today, like I got Superman, I'm gonna say this is the best Batman of all time. Forget just fighting. I need everything. I don't want you to be big like this because you're freaking 55 years old. I want you to look how you're supposed to look, be the height, have the suit, have the cable. I want everything to look like I've just opened a trade. And that's what I got from this movie. I picked up a trade. I started reading it. At the end of the movie, I closed it. A comic book. You're a superhero. You're a comic book superhero. If Stan Lee was alive, he would say the same thing.
Ooh, okay. Now, before
You
we
said,
want to go
"Ooh,
to the
okay."
chat, let us know what you rate this movie. Now, before we move off of Spider-Man, let's talk about the post-credit scene. For those who haven't seen, little spoilers. Well, y'all already know this is open discussion. The Ned tracker comes on first, the Spidey tracker comes on,
Yep.
and it goes new location, and then it pins off of the world, and it goes past the moon. We see a glitch, and a new Spider-Man appears in the space. What or who do you think that is? Blue.
It's Toby.
Who?
It's Toby.
It's Toby.
It's Toby in Iron Suit. Do I know where Toby's at? No. Is that his universe? Maybe. It's Toby. I mean, come on. It's Toby.
Galactus. What about you? Who do you think that is? Or what do you think that is?
It's a Spider-Man. I mean, the most obvious answer that we could give. I don't. It's a Spider-Man, and so what universe? We'll
I'm
find
gonna
out.
go a little nerdier, y'all. I'm gonna go a little theory wise. I think that's an incursion. I think they're playing off of it. I think this is gonna lead up to Doom, and that was your little subtle introduction of what's to come. Because I truly feel like the scene that we get in the trailer of Doomsday with the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, and Thor behind it, everybody's seen it. There's already theories out there. You see 3 worlds, and you see those 3 worlds about to collide. So that's what Doomsday is about. It's about to be a 3-way incursion. And I think that's the first universe that pops up. And from what spoilers for Doomsday, Blue Jack sent me something. I'm already in Cosmic Wonders Discord. I'm in Everything Always, I believe is the gentleman's name. Make sure you check him out. He has great reviews and discussions about Marvel on YouTube. He just hit 1.5 million, I think. But he got the script. Blue Jack somewhat sent me a script. And an incursion is taking place. And the incursion between Toby's universe and the X-Men is happening in Doomsday. And one of them are making the decision, which I think will be Doom, to blow up Toby's universe. And, supposedly is the end of Tobey's Spider-Man in Doomsday. We say our goodbyes to our Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man in Doomsday. Now, is that a rumor that's popular right now? Yeah, because it's in the script that everybody's tossing around. I do feel like the glitch, some people are saying is Miles, but I don't think that's Miles because of the glitch. I think the glitch just happened because it's an app and it's a tracker and, you know, whatever the case. But I think that's an incursion that's going to happen. But Miles is coming because
number 3.
Yeah, number three because Tom Holland already confirmed it. He was doing an interview and they asked him, they said, if you was a huge Spider-Man fan and you was sitting where I am and you can ask any question, what question would you ask? He's like, oh, that's easy. He looked at Zendaya. He said, I would ask, when is Miles Morales coming to the MCU? And I would ask that because I actually know the answer to that. So Tom already knows when Miles is coming. It's already probably written, like me and Blue Jack, and I think Galactus said before, he's coming in Spider-Man 3. I think this will be Tom's not last trilogy, but as the main Spider-Man. I do think we'll probably see Tom in future because he's making too much money to kill off.
He ain't going nowhere, bro. Like he ain't, bro.
He not going nowhere.
Him and Zendaya are on a generational run as a freaking couple. This will be his last trilogy probably alone. But say he'll be a co-star in these movies. And I don't know if y'all saw who the Asian girl was that
Cindy
talked
Moon.
to Dr. Banner. That talked to Dr. Banner in the class. Her name was Cindy.
And that's Silk from the comics.
So if they're building an actual live action Spider-Verse, and I know, listen, if this movie's making $2 billion, why is Sony saying no? They give me the money. Sony get most of the money anyway. They don't freaking care. So you get a live action Spider-Verse, y'all. That's earned. I'm telling you right now, more people are gonna want to see this live action Spider-Verse with these real characters over Avengers movies. I'm telling you, if
I can't even argue that.
It's like, bro, Spider-Man's go past, bro. Nobody's going Avengers. Yeah, that'll be like a 1 in freaking 15 year. No, give us Spider-Verse. Let's get a Spider-Verse trilogy. I'm telling you.
I agree. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think a Spider-Verse is coming because you got to think about it. We did the math yesterday. Marvel is only seeing 25% of the ticket sales from all these Spider-Man movies. Yeah, they're making money on the merchandise, so they're recouping a lot of this money back. But Sony is seeing the majority of the profit from these movies, so I don't see why they don't continue this partnership with Marvel. It can only go in one direction, and that's up. Speaking of up, I know me and Blue Jack made a bet. Hey, Achilles, where you at?
No, hold on.
Achilles!
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Hold on. How do y'all feel about Hulk in this movie? Before we go to the jokes, how y'all feel about Hulk in this movie?
I told you how I felt about him. Go ahead, Galactus.
I liked it. I mean, do we get a whole lot? No, but I don't think it was necessary. I love the fact that they made him Hulk. They made him Hulk that I could see moving on to other films. And hopefully they don't digress from this point with that specific character, this specific Hulk. So overall, I loved it. I loved it, man. You know, it's like they took everything that we needed for that character, man. You know what I'm saying? His size, you know what I'm saying? His rage, and which we probably didn't even see the maximum of his rage, really. We just touched the surface of it. But overall, I'm happy, man. I'm happy to see Hulk back to his glory days, man.
Fleeboy knows how I feel about this. I've already told him my opinion has not changed. This is the best Hulk we've ever gotten. This is better than Avengers.
I don't think it's better than Avengers. Ultron.
This is the best iteration of Hulk. If they continue this Hulk, if we get a live action Hulk and it's like this, nothing comes close. I want to see, now I feel comfortable saying this Hulk needs to fight Red Hulk. Before, I never said that. I never wanted to see that because Red Hulk was gas. This is Bruce Banner Hulk, 100%. The size, the way the shirt ripped off from him growing, pause. The way that, we've never seen that. Every time Avengers movie, he takes his shirt off by his hand. This fell off. The pants being ripped and this close to being purple, yeah, had me. Spider-Man looking up. The camera looking up. I didn't know you got that big. What?
Yeah, that was tough, but I will say the first two Avenger movies were better scenes with the Hulk. I think the Iron Man Hulkbuster fight with the Hulk is peak. I would never say that was that's top of the top. And then I do feel like when he hulked out and started to crash the helicarrier, and also when he says that one iconic line, he said, you know, that's my method or something. I'm always angry, and he turns around and punches that alien shit. I think those two scenes are way superior than that one. But I will say it is a great iteration of the Hulk from what we got past, like previous to that, right? The clowny Hulk we got in Ragnarok, the goofy shit professor we got. And
I feel like yes, you got the crazy action in those scenes, but this Hulk, you actually got. I feel like you got layers of Hulk just in 10 minutes. You actually saw Banner and Hulk actually be a thing again. You saw Hulk actually battle. The way they did it with the camera, yeah. To me, I can't. To me, this is like, yeah, this is just insane to me.
I will say overall, man, it's a great movie. If y'all haven't seen it yet, but where is Hulkilles at, man? Because I am 2 for 2 on this podcast. I told Blue that Supergirl wouldn't even hit 200 milli, and it hit 123 milli. I told Blue that Spider-Man would hit 2 billion, and it already hit 1 billion in its opening weekend.
All I'm gonna say is
2 for 2 right now.
If this movie don't hit $2,000,001, I swear I'm coming for you. So.
Hey, Fire Lord Caleb, what up?
Generational that loss is. Almost dang near $1 billion in the first weekend, and you got a whole month and you don't hit another bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tight. Dog, I
swear.
The only way that'll happen, I'll be honest, if it has like a 70% drop off in the second weekend. If it has a 70% drop off where everybody just blew their load, paused, and went to see it this weekend, and the next weekend nobody. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing coming out in theaters for the rest of the summer. Yeah. It got nothing but leg room. Ain't nothing really dropping until what? September. I think Street Fighter drops in September. So I think all of August, we chilling.
I think it's gonna be right behind Avatar. I can't lie, and that's crazy. I think it's gonna be right behind.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, I think so. You're good.
2 billion.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna pass Avatar because Avatar is.
Well, y'all already know, man. Hulkilles. You say you got a convention with Naruto and JJK. Just know. I'm gonna need you and Blue to get together, talk about it, and get me right at that convention.
No, this is separate. No, I don't know how much his stuff costs. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to Boston. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you the beautiful lady that's the writer. I'm gonna get you one of her books, and I'm gonna get that.
Who?
The lady that we interviewed. I can't remember her name.
Shy.
Yo, don't play with me, gang. No, I don't want no. I got her book coming as a Kickstarter. No disrespect, Shay, but I don't want that shit. Nah, you ain't get me right.
No, I'm telling.
This nigga, he got me out the last one, Galactus. We didn't bet for nothing, but you bet it. Oh, we ain't bet for nothing.
Do this on live. We didn't bet nothing. Stop.
I said bet. You said bet. That's a bet. I don't know what it was, but bro, I gotta go back and watch that. I gotta go back, bro. But also, last thing I want to say before we get too far from Spider-Man, I do want to say, listen, speaking of Naruto.
We look alike.
Speaking of Naruto, all the Naruto fans out there, this is why I told y'all to keep a cool booty and relax and let Destin Daniel Creighton cook because he is 3 for 3 in the MCU. He got Shang-Chi, which was fire, Wonder Man, which was fire, and now he has Spider-Man Brand New Day. So as a director, he is 3 for 3. All 3 of those movies are great movies in my opinion. None of them are really bad. They all got critical praise and did well financially. Speaking of Wonder Man 2, season 2 has officially been canceled, and you already know the campaigns and the performative content is starting. But I do feel like some of the discourse behind this is actually warranted and needed because we got Iron Wars canceled, Blade canceled, Ironheart season 2 canceled, Sam Wilson getting pushed to the side, and god awful movie that they just rushed out and put out. and now we have Wonder Man. Is Marvel going the DC route, but in live action with their black characters, Blue Jack? Are we gonna get a Marvel So White?
Galactus.
Are we about to get a Marvel So White Galactus?
Listen, I know Galactus getting serious because he's about to go crazy. Did you not just hear the dig he just put on me? I'm sick of this. What's up with this? Listen, let's just love DC for a little bit. Just a little bit. We already down in the mud. Let's just love us for a little bit. Please, listen. Please. Listen. But anyway.
We all got DC shirts on today.
That's what I'm saying. A little bit of love, right? But I will say, Marvel tripping. Kevin Feige, I don't know what you're doing. You did all this press conference just for a week later for Mahershala Ali, whatever his name, Mahershala Ali, to come out and say he's no longer playing Blade. They dropping the ball, man. I already told y'all Captain America is one of my least favorite movies of all time. That movie is not good. You can tell they was just effing around in the room. Monica Rambeau, they sent her off somewhere, even though she was one of the biggest people that a lot of people love when it came to the Scarlet Witch show and the Marvels movie. We don't know when she's coming back, if she's coming back in Doomsday. Wonder Man. I just saw one of my guys. He quote tweeted from, I think, 626. Marvel dropped a promo vid of all the actors and the directors and people from Wonder Man hinting at what was coming in season 2. And then it gets canceled, all because of the director. We ain't ever seen that. I'm sorry. Because the director gone, yes. Do I think he should be on the trilogy for Spider-Man? Yes. That don't mean you got to just axe a show that everybody's looking for, or majority of people looking forward to at all. You could just find somebody else to do it. It's confusing to me, man. It's very confusing, and I need people to start being honest when it comes to that. Marvel tweaking.
Agreed. Galactus, what's your initial thoughts?
I'm not surprised. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, but I'm not surprised, man. these motherfuckers. Yo, I have so much to say, bro, but let me tell you something, man.
I can't wait till my turn. I'm gonna talk my shit.
This is historically. I'm trying to pick and choose my words properly.
No, don't pick, because you ain't pick and choose for DC. Get on your soapbox. Listen, this is the topic for the day. Get on your soapbox. Make your clip. Let the chat know how you feel. That's why they come to hear you.
Is it the topic for the day? We went an hour with Spider-Man. Listen,
that's what's the topic. Come on, let's hear it.
Now, look, man, look. I will have to say this, man. This is historically the end game for our characters, not just superheroes. You know what I'm saying? We have a big problem in the movie industry, which has spanned back before I was born. I know that, before my mom was born. And it's a problem, man. It's a huge problem that most people don't see, and it's sad, bro. It's sad. Like, we see it because people of color, we see it because we have been forced to be the side characters. We've been forced to fucking be fed shit just to shut the fuck up, man. And it's sad, bro. Like, it's super sad, bro. And of course, it's like the majority of people that are seeing this stuff, it's that implicit bias where they don't see it. They don't fucking see the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think that we're just bitching and moaning because we're black and we're saying we don't get enough. You know what I'm saying? That's that they feel as though like that's us crying. No, there's an inequity there. There is huge inequity there. And the fact that you see these projects being canceled, like Wonder Man was superior. The acting in that is by far some of the best acting I've ever seen in any Superman shit, period. The acting, I'm talking about the acting. The content and whatever is different, but overall acting, man, some of the best acting I've ever seen. And the fact that it was so well received, but then not taken advantage of, but its success is so fucking weird. Do y'all not see how weird that is? It's weird that we are now seeing like projects that have far exceeded anybody else's expectations, but not getting a second season. First of all, it's stupid to me that they even make
a second season after they announced a second season.
Exactly. Like, Like, are we serious?
Yeah.
Like serious. Come on, man. Like, and the fact that these black characters are being pushed. Y'all already know I said this before. The fact that these black characters are being pushed to TV series is, to me, shows the fact that they don't believe in them. They don't believe in them. But to be a blockbuster hits, like you see these other Spider-Mans. It's a bigger problem, man. And if y'all not seeing this, you're part of the problem. You're not acknowledging the fact that this is actually literally happening in your face. It's happening in your face. Seriously. They setting and besides Ironheart, which was set up to be a failure to begin with, and then you have, I mean, to me, it was like, because to be honest with y'all, I actually watched Ironheart, but I didn't finish the season out because I was like, what am I watching? Like, they didn't put enough focus on that character. They didn't put enough into that character to make her successful. So for me not to finish watching it, and I have a fucking book up here with her first appearance on there, that I actually was looking forward to that. I was looking forward to that. And as a fan, y'all dropped the ball for me not to even finish watching it. That's crazy. Come on. It's weird. I would say more, but the word I'm gonna choose to say is it's weird. Y'all, we're seriously, like, I mean, come on. Captain America, first of all, y'all already know I don't have a thing to really say about it. I don't have a fight in this when it comes to Captain America, because I don't like Captain America's character, period. I don't like Sam's character, nor do I like what's his character. I don't like either one of Steve's. I don't like neither one of the characters. So that goes a little bit deeper for me. Anyway,
no, true.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, though, I don't like the character. But listen, y'all, we have to really stand by these characters that we really love, man. And I don't think we need another movement on what I do, because it's not gonna matter. You know what I'm saying? What's gonna matter is how we show up in these spaces for these characters. So overall, I don't really know what to say, man, because there's nothing we can really do. Because we showed up for Wonder Man and it still got canceled. What can you do? Your fucking hands are tied at this point. All that. Yeah, as a fan. So, man, y'all can move on, man. But go ahead, bro.
I got a lot. I'm kind of mixed on this, right? Because I do feel like there's some injustice in this, right? When it comes to our black characters, but I also feel like, some of it is business, right? Because you got to think about it. When the Blade movie was first announced, right? The first script that went out was Bo DeMaio. Everybody knows what happened with Bo. He was the writer from X-Men 97. He got into some, they're still in court. So let's just say rumors was he was doing a lot of foul shit behind the scenes. He got caught up in the SA case, and whatever the case may be, he got fired off of X-Men 97, and they scrapped his first script for Blade because he was working on the Blade script. So they scrapped the script for Blade, and they scrapped his credits and all that for X-Men 97 moving forward. So from there, they had to get another writer. That's another writer. That's a whole year that passed, them working on the script. So now the second writer comes on. They working on the script. Another year passes. The actor doesn't like the script because the script was focused more on his daughter than his actual character. 2 writers down. So now that's 2 writers down, 2 years down. Mind you, this man currently right now is 52 years old. So this was 2019 when it got announced. So now we're in 2021. He was like, what? He was still in his 40s.
Who wrote that second one real quick? Was it a white person?
The what?
Who wrote the second? Who wrote the second script that you just talked about?
The second script was written by, I think it was a white person. I'm sorry. It probably was. I can get the name. Let me see. You
don't gotta go too deep. I just want to know if they was white or not.
They was white, and then the directors, right? So now you get the directors to come on board. One director left because he just didn't want to deal with it. It looked like a mess, right? The second director came on. He got booked for something else. So now he leaves because they was wasting too much time on the script, on the third script. So now you have 4 years that passed, and you've already went through 3 writers, 2 directors. At this point, if you're looking from the inside out as a director, you don't even want to touch the project. You're like, yo, bro, this is a mess. They can't even get the script right. You got a picky actor which in rights he should be picky because he's an Oscar award-winning actor, and at this point you got him to sign on. He wants the movie done correctly, so he's very picky on the script. Marvel has just got a direction that they probably wanted to go, introducing Blade's daughter, because at that time she was popular with Blood Hunt and getting introduced to the comics, and we all know how Marvel Studios and the comics been trying to do it. Matter of fact, just this whole change of editor-in-chief and all that and moving to Hollywood is so they can do this even more and have the comics and the movies correlate together. So it's like, at this point, they was trying to do that with Blade's daughter. He wasn't with it. He wasn't with being a side character. And I think this is what probably drew the line. When we got Wesley Snipes back and the fans received that Blade back, Marvel probably looked and was like, I don't know. Like, maybe, is it unfortunate? Yeah, but I think a 52-year-old man playing Blade, any actor, not even just him, I think ain't the wave, especially when you got a 10-year plan to introduce Ghost Rider, to lead up to the Midnight Suns. We really want a Blade at 60?
How old is Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes ain't gonna be Blade either. That was a one and done.
But he was.
And if they do bring him back, I bet he'll take that script that had his daughter featured in it.
I'm not, yes, because he's already established.
And I think that's what they might do.
Already established. Wesley Snipes is vastly older than him. He came back and the fans received it because we love Blade. 2018, when Mahershala Ali, sorry for messing his name up, was cast, we wanted Blade.
So you think you would still want Blade?
RDJ won 1 Oscar. Within a month, they cast him as Doom. Within 2 years, he has a movie. You had a black person that had an Oscar that you just locked up his career. He's only done 1 movie, Jurassic, whatever one, the latest one. He's been locked up since 2018, wasting away his life for Marvel. And you telling me he can't, an Oscar winner can't be picky about wanting to be the main character in his movie, which he got cast for? You telling me Kevin Feige can't put his foot down like he do with everything else and say, hey, get this movie out in this year? You can't, you telling me that you make all these excuses.
Yeah, but they was convoluted with movies, bro. They was putting 3 movies out a year. Marvel is even stepping away from that method. They don't even want to do that anymore because the movies that they was producing was quantity over quality. It was, let's dish out 3 movies, 5 series in a year, and more than 70% of that shit was bullshit. So why would they continue to do a method that nobody's receiving these movies?
So do you want to play the game? You want to play the game where we go down a list of movies that they dropped since since he was announced, and see if you would have preferred a Blade movie or some of these movies?
Hey, we could do that, but how many of the movies was still dog shit?
Exactly. So why not give us, if it's gonna be trash anyway?
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. I'm not even trying to play devil's advocate, but Blue DeMayo, a black writer, is that Marvel's fault that they wasted 1.5 years on that man just to commit some SA charges in their offices? Is that their fault?
And you said
he was the one writing the movie.
You said 1.5 years, right?
Yeah, Bo DeMayo, that whole Bo DeMayo shit.
So he got cast in 2018. 1.5 years would be 2019 and a half, almost 2020. It's 2026. He just decided to leave.
No, that was 2019 when Blade got announced.
Okay, 2019 is 2026. He just decided to leave. He's done 2 projects. He did.
I think he been. I think the news that we're getting is past news. I think this shit been canceled. I think it was canceled sometime like last year when we first heard those rumors. I think they're just making it known now. But like he said in his statement, he's been off of the project. He didn't say, I just left the project. He said, quote unquote, I've been past tense off of the project.
Which he probably couldn't say nothing to now. But guess what? Another case in point. Ryan Gosling gets cast. The next year, he's getting a movie.
Yeah, that is true. I'm just saying, it was in development hell, bro,
we got
for
all
7
these
years.
excuses and these reasons why Blade, the simplest thing, just an action film, didn't and couldn't work.
Hey, yeah, I don't know, man.
I have a theory about it.
Go ahead.
And like look at all the stuff that we had to endure. You know what I'm saying? Up to this point, the scripts, the failed attempts, at implementing these black characters on film. He wanted a great film. He had a lot of pressure that he needed to fill when it came to that Blade character. So of course you want to be filled. He's like, I don't want to flop. I don't want to be the Blade that flops. So what I want to be is the Blade that succeeds. So of course he's gonna actually push for this the project that should be Blade. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about it, the third one, which I love the trilogy, but the third one just was not the best thing, okay? But nonetheless, I love the trilogy. Okay, but going off of that energy and seeing how well was received, how people wanted Blade anyway. They wanted Blade, they wanted Wesley. But, I mean, he would have made a perfect Blade. So he's looking at it like, okay, well, now I have the opportunity to make this character come to life in a way where people are going to be well received. It's going to be well received to everybody. I need everybody to stop talking about Wes, and I need everybody to talk about me. So that means I need to make this to take Wesley, what he did up here, and I need to try to get up here. So I think the studio, for what he probably wanted, they didn't want that. They stunted a lot of the characters that we've seen come through Marvel. Those same black and brown characters. I feel like what they're doing is because when you look at all the projects up to this point, I feel like they want them to fail. They want them to fail. So they're giving them the content and the scripts that are just to please the actors and make it happen. Well, let's just make it happen. Fuck it. Let's just make this project happen. Don't give a fuck about exactly how it's going to be received by the audiences. None of that stuff. Because guess what? They gave you something. AKA just threw that. You said, here's this character. Go ahead.
Even Marvel Zombies, and they made him Moon Knight. They said you can't even be who you're supposed to be. You're gonna be Moon Knight.
I will say this though. Let me ask you a question, because it seems like everybody's up in arms and about Blade, right? What about War Machine? When War Machine Iron Wars got canceled, you didn't hear nothing on the net.
Because you still see War Machine in movies.
All right, but you didn't hear when his movie got canceled. It was quiet, and then they said they was gonna turn Armor Wars into a series. Then that got canceled. Nobody said a peak. Now, recently, we just reported on Voice of the Heroes Uncaped, I think last week, that the reboot Iron Man movie will be Iron Wars. Nobody said nothing about that. Nobody said that they was giving a white man, a black character, their movie. Did you see one content creator make a post about that?
No, I didn't.
Anything?
Nope.
Exactly. I feel like some of the shit is let up, and I feel like it's justifiable, and I understand the injustice. But I think some of the shit is performative content because of some of the mistakes we had. But let's not mention, we can go down the line of Marvel films that was promised and announced. And I guarantee there's more of those projects than black-led projects. And if y'all don't believe me, we can go down the list. Eternals 2, canceled. Hold on. I had the list.
So, Flea, I need to interject here really quick.
Go ahead.
I need to interject here really
quick. Go
ahead.
ahead.
You're talking about the majority, okay? A majority versus the minority. There are less projects that are black-led, okay? There's more projects that are led by white people, okay? There's more projects. So, of course, you can say that because the numbers are there. Just like what it is in life when you talk about films, period. There are, if you look at the amount of movies that's made, there's more white-led movies than black-led movies. So you're talking about an inconsistency there. There's no equity there.
By the dozens.
Yeah, there's an inequity there. So you can't really compare the two at all. Like at all. There's an imbalance. So you can say that there's more projects that were done, but how many more projects are there versus the other? Let's do it that way. Because now we need to talk about percentages. So I think when you're trying to have that argument, it's tough to have that argument because of the fact that you could I'll put it into numbers. You have 100 projects that are built around white characters. 100. Okay. Now how many black projects do you have? 20. Okay. Well, guess what? Out of that 100, 50 of those were taken away from white characters. 50. So now we're talking about 50 made. Now what about the black? Now you got 20 projects. 20 projects. Okay? Versus how many of those got canceled? So there is an inequity. There is an inequity there, sir. So I understand your argument, but at the same time, you have to understand the inequity that's in there as well. So I'm not going to argue your point. What I want you to do is understand the inequity.
No,
That's
but
already there.
I am taking that into consideration, but I'm also letting people know the context of the reason the cancellation of these things are happening. Ironheart season 2 isn't happening, because they just hate Ironheart.
shouldn't.
It was trash. It
was.
wasn't received.
But
You
whose
will be
fault is that?
insanely.
But whose fault is that, Flea?
Bro, even the only argument
gotta
was
talk
that they
about-
didn't market it, bro. I agree with that. But the project, the quality of the film was still trash. And I had this conversation with Straw Hat Goofy on a huge live on TikTok when the show came out. We all understood the marketing was terrible for the show. They did not market it the same way they did not market Wonder Man. Let's be honest with that. But the qualities between the two is highly drastic. Ironheart was, Galactus just said he couldn't watch it. I had people telling me, bro, I could not get black
because
people,
the creative team,
not white
creative team
people.
dropped the ball, bro.
Bro, our community saying, bro, I can't get past the two episodes. This shit don't feel like us. It feels like a white person, like acting as us. That's
The
how they felt how
creative
black
team
characters
dropped
were
the ball,
portrayed
bro.
as
That doesn't
Chicago
go with the
natives.
character. That doesn't go with the
Even
character.
Chicago people was complaining about the movie. That's not how we talk. That's not, bro. That's a white person trying to be like us. And these are black actors talking like white people in this show.
So that's an accurate critique. I don't understand what point you're making.
No, but I'm trying to
Just
say that's
because
a
we did
reason why
something
that
don't
show
mean-
was canceled. The
But
reason
just
why
because-
I feel like Iron Wars was canceled is because what they did with Don Cheadle's character within Secret Wars. His whole character, that whole character, War Machine, they dropped the ball with that character, hands down. Even before
Yeah, they
Secret
did.
Wars. They destroyed that character. Secret Wars was when the MCU took its steepest fall with that show. I think its steepest fall was not only destroying one iconic story within Marvel's, destroying multiple characters.
Who's the
Marie
main
Hill.
actor? Who's the main actor of that?
What, in that show?
Yeah.
You could say Shorty from Game of Thrones.
Who's
I don't
the
even
main
feel like
actress?
Nick Fury was. I feel like the story was centered around her and that bullshit CGI fight.
She was not the main character.
She wasn't. It
know
was
she
Nick
wasn't.
Fury, but you can say it was her. I guarantee
And
if I
guess-
pull up who
and
had
guess
more
what
screen
that-
time, I
And
bet there
guess
was
what
neck
that
and neck.
comes down to? That comes down to the writing. Just
Oh.
like we said with Blade. Blade, the second script being about his daughter and him being a supporting
Right.
cast member is the same exact thing. You telling me that people that cried about Armor Wars getting canceled 5 years ago and they don't cry anymore is pointless. You telling me that people had valid critiques about a black-led movie with a black-led director, I'm pretty sure she was black, not being good is a valid criticism. I can criticize something regardless if it's black or white. That doesn't mean I want less of black. That means I want better of black,
Right.
which is what you would have got with the Oscar winner,
Right.
which is what we got with Wonder Man, which is why we want it and why we're upset that we're not getting a season 2. After
100%.
guess what? You told me you was giving me a season 2. Hey, son, I'm gonna get you that Tommy Oliver toy for your birthday. My birthday come, you don't give me the Tommy Oliver toy. Why not? You shouldn't have told me. You shouldn't have told me.
Yo,
You just greenlit that within 3 to 4 months. It
he
don't
just pretty
make
much said
sense.
everything.
Yeah,
I
but
was-
it's
I was trying to say.
context. The dude who made the show so good left.
What does that have to do with anything?
He's on
film
the
was
Naruto
there.
project now. He left. So
What does
are
that
you
have
gonna
to do
try?
with anything?
Please,
Him
please.
leaving.
What are they doing
Please.
now with it? Who's
Wait,
gonna want to take it? Is the
Please,
question.
listen. We just got finished going through an hour talking about how great a white-led movie was, Spider-Man. We just got finished doing this, a whole hour worth. How great was that made? How great was the writing done? How great was the acting?
From
How
the
great was all
same
these things?
nigga. Look,
the
you're
Asian-
literally
yeah.
proving my point.
Asian
You're
man.
literally from the same nigga that did
That's-
Spider-Man is on Wonder Man.
that's not
He
what I'm
left,
saying.
gang. He left. So who's picking up the project?
There's so many people on this earth fleet that anybody.
Let me ask you a question, Blue Jack. Do you know why Marvel dropped the project?
What, Flea, you tell me why they dropped the project.
I don't know. That's in my point. How do you know somebody wanted to pick that movie up?
So if none of us know, and they haven't said anything, but they dropped it the same weekend this movie came out. Why are we making an excuse? Just like I told Galactus, don't make excuses for these movies and these trailers not being good. Why are you making excuses? The whole
Secret Invasion, my fault.
The whole actor of Wonder Man made an Instagram video looking sad as fuck, talking about, hey, I guess I'm gonna still see y'all at the Emmys. It's canceled. What?
Bro, because the showrunner is no longer on it, bro. Right now, Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schott said, bro, we're not doing Power Rangers. We're doing something else. Power Rangers is never happening. Nobody else is going to pick that up.
It's gone, yes, but Power Rangers is also not on the trajectory that Wonder Man was on after it dropped. Power Rangers, I already said Power Rangers is a dying craft if we don't get revived. That's not an argument.
I'm telling you, bro, same thing with Ironheart. If Ryan doesn't come back and produce that, bro, we ain't getting no Ironheart. If he doesn't fight for that movie, if he don't fight for that show, nobody's going to fight for it.
So are you happy that Wonder Man's gone?
To me, I don't care.
Okay, all right, keep it moving.
I'm great with that. I'm great with that one story because at the end of the day, who the fuck knows what we're going to get from Iron Man next? We just got a masterpiece. I'd rather have that masterpiece than get a bullshit ass second season of some shit that I'm not interested and them destroy the character.
Well, you're part of the minority, not the majority. Because the majority.
So you rather get a bullshit second season and have everybody shit and can on that?
Is that guaranteed?
I don't think it's guaranteed.
I think it's guaranteed if you don't have the original person who inked it. Name a show of the original showrunner. Matter of fact, I got y'all better. Name a show right now where the original showrunner was on it and the second season were better. I'll wait.
Name a movie. I can name a movie.
No, I said a show. I said a show.
I can name
and matter of fact, do a Marvel show because not even X-Men 97 is better than the first season without Dave DeMayo. Let's go. Let's talk facts. Chat, I'm killing them. Let's talk facts. Name a show. Name a show right now, Blue Jack. Name a show. It doesn't matter. Name a live action. I could go down the list. Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones. Let's go down the list where the show second season changed hands.
How many seasons did those shows get?
That what?
How many seasons did those shows get?
No, that's not true. Loki had the same writers.
How many seasons did those shows get?
Multiple seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they didn't change hands is what I'm saying. The same people who worked on them continuously worked on all the seasons. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They did not change hands. Whenever they change hands, they're significantly worse.
So your explanation for this show canceling is because the director left and that's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I think.
I think what we're saying is that's lazy. That's lazy.
I agree.
That is our whole argument. The fact that you only believed in the director and you didn't believe that in the people that actually made the show. That's what we're talking about.
And if you think about it, that's true though.
That's a disservice to all those actors that made the show. Just like we talk about artists and writers, it's a disservice. That's the point. We get shafted for the slightest reason. We get shafted for the slightest.
Boom.
Brother.
Boom. Drop a bomb.
What argument are you making here?
I'm going to show you right now.
It shouldn't have happened. And it definitely shouldn't have happened just because Spider-Man was projected to make $1 billion in the first weekend. That definitely should not have been the reason. They should have waited 2 weeks. At that point, the show ain't even started yet. Why you dropping it now? The con just ended. You should have dropped it when the con was going on. Last week, 2 weeks ago.
I think they was going to make the announcement once Naruto got announced. He can't be on the project. Just like Ryan couldn't be on Ironheart anymore. And matter of fact, remember WandaVision? Yes. Remember they announced season 2 was canceled? You know why? Let me tell you why Wanda was canceled. Isn't it ironic that the writer of WandaVision and the showrunners was canceled because they decided to work on Agatha all along and Loki? And what is the writers from Loki working on?
And guess
Secret
what?
Wars.
And guess what?
That's why, my brother, they move on from different projects.
And guess what? The same person. Listen, you're not making good points. The same person that you're talking about had her second season canceled. The next movie was Doctor Strange. Everybody said that wasn't his movie. That was her movie because the whole plot of her show was in that movie. She was the main character of that movie. Yeah. She was the white character that everybody's still asking, where is she? Where is she? Because that was her movie.
Yeah.
A white woman. A white woman. You still want to talk about writers. You talked about Secret. You talked about a War Machine. Guess what I said? He was in another project right after that. You saw him in a movie. When the next time you gonna see Wonder Man?
Probably in Avengers.
When the next time you gonna see Blade? You don't know, because we don't know.
I think we're gonna see Wonder Man in Avengers.
There's been 2 Spider-Man movies since he was cast. What are you talking about, Flea? There's been 2 Spider-Man movies since he was cast in 2019, 2021. And the Spider-Man from 2004 came back before he had a movie.
Nigga, that's different. Spider-Man has to make a movie every 5 years or they lose their license. How are you bringing Spider-Man into this equation when Sony has a license for Spider-Man? If Spider-Man doesn't drop 5 years, it doesn't come out. That doesn't make no sense. Talk about the real minority. Shang-Chi. What happened to Shang-Chi? Destin Daniel Craig can't do it. It can't do it. Make it make sense, my brother. He cannot even do Shang-Chi 2. What's more of a priority? Wonder Man or Shang-Chi 2? What's more of a priority? What's more of a priority?
Are you for real?
What's more of a priority? Shang-Chi 2, an actual theatrical movie that made $600 million, or Wonder Man? If you was a business, what would be more of a priority?
Wow.
Let's talk. Let's talk. I know if I was a movie company,
talking, you're not listening.
That is crazy.
See, okay, you're see what you just did was, and I'm gonna
he's in Doomsday.
Hold on a second.
And the Chinese don't got no representation. Asian actors don't got no representation.
That's disrespectful, and this is why this is disrespectful. Shang-Chi was a fucking theatrical movie. It was a theatrical movie,
and it's been shelved
with an Asian. Hold the fuck on, bro. You talk about a fucking show, a Netflix show with a black character. You're trying to compare a fucking movie that went to the movies rather than Netflix or fucking Disney.
Oh, Jesus. Yo, that shit just went over your head but under your nose. You know what those two have in common? Do you know what those two have in common, Galactus? Do you know what they have in common?
Oh my God. Do you just hear what you just said? You said which one is a priority? Which one's a priority?
Yeah, which one? If you, listen, Galactus, you are, look, you're not getting it. If you are the creator, all right, if you're the creator, you created Shang-Chi, you created Wonder Man, and you are now creating Spider-Man. What the fuck are your priorities?
Yo, listen, bro, listen.
What are your priorities?
You're talking about,
Matter of fact, let's go to the chat, because y'all not hearing me.
This is crazy.
Chat, listen, chat, if you are working on...
had the opportunity to be in the theaters. Wonder Man had the opportunity to be on fucking Disney Plus. God damn. Did you hear what you're saying?
But you're not getting it, my brother. Destin Daniel Craig is the creator of all three.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Jesus Christ.
That Wonder Man didn't get the opportunity to be in the theaters, bro. They brought him to Disney Plus.
No shit. They did that. How did they hold him?
But it should have been. Listen, they gave an Asian. Oh my God, bro! Like seriously, you're talking about an Asian character, which is a minority. They gave an Asian character an opportunity to be in the theaters. They gave him an opportunity to be in the fucking.
And they never gave a black man an opportunity. You're telling me Marvel never gave a black man an opportunity to be in the theaters?
Okay, they did it with Black Panther. Thank you. So
they did it with Captain America, Black Panther, Blade.
That character did very well. That Wonder Man did very well on Disney Plus. Out of all places, bro. Out of all places, that character did very well. You mean to tell me that you would not want to capitalize, which they did initially, because they said it got greenlit for a fucking second season almost right away after how well it got received, and then they dropped it. Now you're talking about a movie that had the opportunity to make way more money in the theaters than a Disney Plus TV show. I'm just saying there's a big comparison here. Okay, if you don't get what I'm saying, that's perfectly fine. Now, do I think Shang-Chi should have got greenlit for a second one? Sure. But you're still trying to argue the fact that you would prioritize. Never mind. I'm good.
Bro,
Go
if
ahead,
Ryan
what you gonna say,
Coogler,
man.
let me
Make
bring
your
it down. Let me bring it to a place y'all can understand. If Ryan Coogler had a chance and he was working on 3 movies, he was working on Sinners 2, he was working on Black Panther 3, or he was working on Creed 5. Which one of those movies you think would be a priority? Matter of fact, no. Let's take Creed out. Ironheart Season 2. Let's say Ryan Coogler, he's the driving force. He's the only reason these movies are getting made. Ironheart Season 2, Sinners 2, or Black Panther 3. Which one of those you think are going to be a priority for him to handle? And mind you, the least one he had to cancel, he can't do. So you got 3 years to do 2 of these movies, start working on 3 of these projects. So obviously you can't do one of them. Which one you think Ryan's picking? Which 2 you think Ryan's picking?
You know, I love.
It's a question. It's a question. Just answer the question, Blue. Answer the question.
I'm not answering any question.
Yeah, exactly. Because these niggas know if Destin Daniel Creighton could only have time to either work on Spider-Man 5, Shang-Chi, or Naruto, nigga, I bet Shang-Chi gets put on the back burner. I bet Shang-Chi 3 or Shang-Chi 2 doesn't come out until after the Spider-Man 5. I bet Daniel Destin Creighton does Naruto first, Spider-Man 5, and then Shang-Chi. And if Shang-Chi does happen, it'll be with a different director or different writers. How much y'all want to bet? I bet you that right here, Blue. Let's do another bet.
This is not a bet. The only reason, what I'm hearing is the only reason that Wonder Man was good was because Destin Daniel Craig.
Exactly, nigga. That's my point.
Okay.
He wrote the show. He directed the show. Of course, the only reason it was good because it was his show. That's common sense.
Oh, okay.
What?
That makes perfect sense.
If I write, so you're telling me because the writer and director made something, it's only good because of the black actor and the character?
Who gets the Oscars?
The writers and directors.
So
they
the actors
don't.
get Oscars?
They don't. We could bring up categories right now. Best writer, best director. Did Ryan Coogler not just get one? Did Ryan Coogler just not get one?
I don't think people
actors get Oscars.
Yeah, they do. Did he get one? Did he get one? Did the Wonder Man actor get one?
He's going to the Emmys right now for something. He's literally.
He's going.
Go ahead, bro.
Did he get an Oscar? Y'all just asked me if he got an Oscar. Did he get an Oscar?
Didn't it come out this year?
You think that shit gonna be in the Oscars game?
He's literally going for an Emmy for this show.
That's not the Oscars.
That's an award.
Don't compare apples and oranges.
I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the award. I mean,
did he win?
It's a TV show. That's what I'm
saying. Did
he
win? Y'all speaking like this shit is guaranteed, like he won. Do you know how many great shows and great things are on that nomination?
It has not happened yet. Your argument is slighting him when it has not happened.
I'm not slighting the man, but you cannot slight the fucking writer and director, the driving force of the show, the nigga who casted him. How y'all sliding the writer and director? It's beyond me. Bro, that's like literally sliding the writer for Absolute Batman and only giving credit to Nick Delgado.
That's what you're making it. Everything I've said was, why can't anybody else and their mother do this show for the season 2? I've said that a number of times.
Because probably nobody wanted to pick it up.
You are the one that is the only one that has said Daniel Destin Craig can only do this show. I've said a number of times they can find somebody. If Kevin Feige wanted this show, it would happen. I've said that. You are the only one that I guess is
bro. If he wanted to greenlight so many things, bro, we would have got so many projects in the MCU.
It was already greenlit, though. I don't understand. Like, Flea, it's not like.
But you're right. I'm done with the conversation. I'm done with. Y'all don't get it, bro.
You can be done. You brought up Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi is in 4 months. Is in one of the biggest movies of the year. He's not gone. He had a chair. Did Marshall Ali have a chair?
No, neither did Wonder Man. Like, what the fuck?
Chairs? Did he have a chair?
He was in the Eternals, was he not?
Shang-Chi's in the trailer.
He was in the internals. You can hear his voice.
This is crazy to me. This is crazy, bro.
So he made an appearance and he didn't have a chair. He made an appearance. He didn't have a movie. He made an appearance, and the only thing he played was a different character in Moon Knight.
Bro, all I'm saying, I honestly, personally, I don't care for Wonder Man season 2. I got Wonder Man season 1. It was a hit of a show. I really don't give a fuck what happens with him and Old Boy. Hopefully they show that in the Avengers. I'm fine with them moving on with that. The Blade stuff is the only one that I see unfortunate, to be honest with you. Because I'd rather have a decent series that I can always go back on that is an exclusive story from beginning to end. That could be a one-shot. That could be a great one-shot. I don't mind it being a great one-shot than them fucking it up in somebody else's hands.
We talked about Blade, and you said he was too fussy.
I feel like he's too old. Blade, the character, I think needs to happen. But I think it's time to move away from the actor. The man's 52. He'll be 60 by the time the movie gets out.
That's why
I don't want to see no 60-year-old Blade. I don't want to see Wesley Snipes come back as Blade.
You just did, and you said the fans.
I said the fans. I said the fans. Nigga, I'm not one of them fans. I didn't give a fuck to see him in Deadpool and Wolverine. I honestly didn't give a fuck for the nostalgia shit that they did. I didn't give a fuck to see Jason Tatum, whatever that nigga name is. What's his name? What's the nigga as Gambit?
Listen,
I thought that was horrible. I didn't give a fuck about seeing Elektra in that shit.
I'm not mad
that
at you
was
for that.
trash.
No, he's not wrong for that.
Thank you.
That's his opinion. For that. No, that's his opinion. But here's the thing, though. He's arguing against the narrative.
That's what I was gonna say.
So my whole thing is okay. I'm hearing you now. You're right. So I'm with you, Blue. I'm with you, Blue. So I hear what you're saying. I'll say this, Flea. I don't agree with your assessment. I don't agree with your view on those specific characters and the way they're treated. I don't agree. So let's move on. Now,
all right,
do you have anything else?
No, we're good. Shang-Chi gonna be in the movie in 4 months. Then we good.
And y'all talking. Y'all don't even know if y'all gonna see Wonder Man in Secret Wars or Doomsday. Y'all don't know who's gonna be in those movies. Y'all don't even know if y'all gonna see Mahershala Ali in Secret Wars.
He just said he gone.
You don't know that, bro. Bro, look how many times these niggas say they ain't in movies and they end up in movies. We really gonna take an actor's word on Marvel movies?
Oh, hey, so you telling me, what's his name? What's the director that
John Krasinski that played Reed Richards
in the DC project as well. What you telling me that was just fake news too?
What?
The Booster Gold. You telling me when he said that at the same time they said about Wonder Man, that was
no, but that's a movie. I'm talking about a cameo, my brother.
No, but I'm just saying because Mahershala Ali could be lying. The guy that came out at the same time with Wonder Man, he's lying too about.
And that's another thing. I don't give a fuck about Booster Gold either. I think that's great that they canceled that.
Gold, are they? Because they're crying about what they care about. What you saying is performative.
I think it's performative.
Okay.
I think it's performative as fuck. Because ain't nobody give a fuck about Ironheart. When we was talking about Ironheart, when me, Straw Hat, Goofy, and a bunch of content creators was crying about Ironheart, I ain't seen none of y'all niggas crying about Ironheart. When motherfucking Iron Wars dropped, and they sunned it to a TV show, I can show you content right now I made on it. I ain't seen nobody crying about that shit. When that shit was canceled,
talked about it.
I don't. So show me a video right now. All right, matter of fact, yo, chat, let's do a little science experiment. Yo, chat, let's do a science. Hey, chat, let's do a science experiment, and I'll shut the fuck up. Besides Voice of the Hero, Uncaped, and mind you, I do the show notes. Show me another black creator that talked about Iron Wars getting recast as a Tony Stark movie and how that was slighted. Show me a black content creator that talked about that besides Fleeboy Jetson right now. And I'll donate to y'all niggas. I'll donate to y'all niggas right now. Show me one. What does that have to do with
our conversation?
Huh?
What does that have to do with our conversation?
I'm just saying it's performative. Niggas that made content on that, a lot of motherfuckers do. Matter of fact, I'll start calling niggas out. Cosmic Collector, performative. Y'all want me to go on? I'll get crazy on this bitch. I'll start calling out content creators. I'll start calling them out. Niggas is performative. Niggas ain't really for the black community or black culture.
Listen.
Nah, man.
That's them.
And neither is Kevin Feige.
That's them. This is uncaped.
What?
We are talking amongst ourselves and our.
No, when we talk about, we got to talk about the community in general.
Listen, those individuals, they may be performative, but at the same time, you already know I keep it super fucking real when it comes to my people of color. I keep it super real, bro. I don't hold my fucking punches. So I'm telling you right now, bro. I like I said before, I don't agree with your take on that because
I feel you, but I'm just laying. I'm not saying y'all performative. I didn't say y'all was performative.
I'm still waiting for the Kevin Feige talk.
I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying y'all performative. I'm saying everybody's performative. Not everybody, but.
This is Flea trying to get to the quarterback to get away from Kevin Feige talk. This is him. He trying to do this. He trying to
gotta talk about.
He can get
Oh, you want to talk about Kevin Feige? Kevin Feige doing better than James Gunn's bum ass. Kevin Feige just did. See, he's doing better than the DCEU. Bum ass DCEU.
Doing that?
What?
That's all we can do to talk about.
Hold on. Matter of fact, that leads into our next topic. Y'all want to know what our next topic is? Hold on. Where the fuck is that question at? Because now I'm on Blue's ass. Hold on. Where's that topic again? Hold on.
And us getting the main lantern being black. Hopefully it's about that.
Hold on.
People are excited that like Jon Stewart. Hopefully it's
all
about
right,
that.
Chad, here we go. Which comic book universe has a brighter future over the next 5 years? The MCU or the DCU?
Why are we doing this?
Which what?
Which comic book universe is having a better slate in the next 5 years? You fucking bugging.
No, because you said comic book universe. You didn't say comic book movie universe.
Yes, right.
Yeah, it's not.
DC has a better
bro. Secret. Hold on. Secret Wars.
Thank you, Galactus.
Oh, so y'all think? Hold on. So y'all honestly gonna sit here and tell me Secret Wars is gonna be worse than Spider-Man? Superman 2?
That's not what you said.
That's not what you said. You said comic book universe. Not comic book, cinematic, or movie.
I said the MCU or the DCU. Y'all cannot hear today.
But you said comic book
universe. The MCU
comic book.
Oh, Jesus.
You be mixing up words. And then
all right, now we're playing semantic games, chat. We playing the semantics because they know DC is shot.
Words matter.
Nigga, DCU is in the can, nigga. You ain't fucking with the MCU, nigga.
I agree, but that's not what you said.
Yeah, you agree because you know y'all niggas is shit. Y'all movies is shit. Fuck the movies.
Bad. We're very bad. Yes,
y'all damn bad right now. Supergirl's in the fucking dumpster.
He set you up, but look, MCU over DCU.
Galactus, let me tell you exactly what he does. He doesn't set me up, right? He listens to we had a long call on Wednesday. Right. He listens to my words and then he takes my words and uses them, right? Because this is what I literally said on the phone, which I've said on live streams, which I've said at the comic store.
I want the world to hear it, though. I don't want me and you to hear it. I want the world to hear it.
No problem being honest. You have a problem being honest, right?
I don't got a problem being honest.
Like I said, if James Gunn doesn't bring a 15 out of 10 Batman movie, it's done. There's no other character because nobody cares about the Justice League. Nobody cares about Superman. Nobody cares about none of these people more than Batman compared to Spider-Man and what the MCU has. So if the Batman movie doesn't come,
utility.
Yes, doesn't come with a 15 out of 10 and makes over 1.5 billion at least. We're cooked. James Gunn is cooked. I said that. Listen, the difference with me is I'm honest. I'm always going to be honest. Just like I was honest about when I said I enjoyed Supergirl and I stood 10 toes on my rating of Supergirl, just like I was honest about when I said Spider-Man for me is a 10 out of 10. I'm honest. I don't have to lie.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't have to lie.
You retracted a statement before when we was going in on the chat, our own chat, and you came on the pod.
I'm never gonna do that. What are we learning about stuff that I'm not making money off of?
You right.
I don't make no money off this. You don't make no money off this from Marvel or DC. So why are we learning about it?
I actually do.
From Marvel?
Yeah, for making content over Marvel and DC. Would you like to see my paycheck? I'm actually I'm actually getting paid to go to your premiere to Clayface. They're paying me to go and review your movie Clayface. So I am getting paid from DC to go review and go on the red carpet of Clayface. Would you like to see that email? I am getting paid, nigga.
You got the check? You got the check? You got the deposit?
No, not yet.
So you ain't got paid.
I get paid for the content.
Did that's I didn't say content. I said for Marvel.
The movie got to come out first.
Okay, so you ain't got paid yet, nigga. Stop trying to move the goalposts. I asked the question.
Hold on, let me. Damn, I can't even show my camera, bro. Why is my camera acting like this, chat? I will show the email on mommy. I will show the email.
And show the
You
direct
seen
deposit.
the email, matter of fact. You seen the email.
Show the direct deposit.
Yo, why are we? Yo, listen. Why are we doing sizes right now? Y'all know what I'm saying?
No, and it's not about size. It's about somebody being.
I cannot turn this on.
And
that's
really,
no fun, man.
Really
if I can't show my reaction, bro.
That's all we're saying. Yo, look.
That's not
MCU,
fun if I can't show my
has a brighter
reaction.
future
Chat.
over DCU right now.
That's what
we're
you
talking
get.
about right now. That's really what we're saying.
That's not fair, bro. That's not fair.
What's next?
That's not fair. I can't show my reaction, man. What the fuck is going on, man?
We started your PC. Let's go to the next point.
All right, the next one, man. Pull list. What did y'all pick up this week for indies? We didn't show no indie love this week, man. Galactus, please take us away because you had high praises for Patreon.
Oh yeah, man, I did Patreon, man. Listen.
Patreon, excuse me.
Yo, the Patreon is a super dope book, man. Listen,
oh my God.
The art here is spectacular. In fact, man, if y'all already know, man, I was on Instagram and the writer and the artist actually shared this, my review on this. I absolutely love this book. If y'all into like murder mysteries type of thing, is there, but it's also very blatant because there's no mystery as to what's going on with these artists that are being taken out. So overall, the synopsis behind this is you have this here as a patron. He sets up starving artists to make them believe or have them believe that they are going to get famous based off of their work. Shortly after he makes those promises, those artists are being taken out. So he capitalizes on their work because something tragic happens. So as we know, if something tragic happens to an artist or somebody that's in celebrity, their work is now being put very high, right? And it's very sold at very high amounts because they're dead. They're no longer here. So they're capitalizing. So he capitalizes off of those things and he makes it happen himself. And then we have Only the Savage Are Left. This is a story about monsters that have taken over the world and humans are now working for them, as well as their food for them as well. So this is a great book overall. I am loving the way this happens. I love how they actually, the humans need to survive by taking out those that have been infected. So super good book there. And then I am going to say another one from this week. I think Red Roots came out this week. If you haven't picked up Red Roots, this is a very interesting book. We're now seeing the merge of the two dimensions kind of merge into one. There's some battles going on, but we're getting to the root of the problem. Getting to the root of the issue of how it all happened and why the humans are there in that space to fight for those people. So this, I did enjoy this as well.
Enjoyed that?
Those are my 3 picks for the week. What you got?
You enjoyed Red Roots?
I am enjoying it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I dropped it.
That's okay.
I did not like. I was very excited. Listen, I pray.
But my book of the week. My book of the week, though. Let me do my book of the week really quick.
We talking about Red Roots. Come on, we doing indies. Let me have a conversation with indies. Hold on.
Let's do it.
That's what I'm saying. You want indie talk, but you don't want to talk about indies. Let's
do it. Let's do it.
Listen, all right, bro. Red Roots was special when it first came out. First issue, banger. Second issue, it's like, okay, we get a little switch. I'm excited to see where it goes. Mind you, which issue is that? 4?
This is number 4.
Yeah. The issue was supposed to be 4. This run was supposed to be 4 issues. It got extended after this run, after this issue. This issue 3, I was hanging on by toenails, but I still believed. This book has gone to something that it never was in the first issue, in my opinion, and it definitely took me out the book. It took me out of the story and the experience. And at this point, I have no clue what the story is going on. And I don't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it for a lot of different factors. And yeah, I did drop it. But yeah, that's all I want to say about it. I was very excited for it.
So I will agree with you that it was something that actually did turn from the first issue from what I was thinking that it was. But they are kind of going into this specific issue kind of goes into why they were brought there in the first place. The two fighting with them, he has an agenda. So I think overall, we're about to see exactly what that agenda is, why he actually still is wants them there or whatever it's going on. But overall, I feel like this is probably going to turn back to what we were hoping for. But overall, I am enjoying it. It's not like it's a bad book. I think what's happening is we're finally seeing the reasons why she was seeing the ghosts. And then, you know what I'm saying, and she was brought to this place, and the actual military guy or the police, I don't know if he's military or police, whatever it is.
Military.
Military, why he was brought into this space as well to kind of fight for these people in whatever such way.
Because they died.
I mean, I see what you're saying.
They got this close to dying. Sorry, they got this close to dying.
Well, he did. He actually did. He actually supposedly got brought back to life. But yeah. But overall, I mean, I do like the concept behind it. It's not like something that you expected. Like now, again, I am gonna say from the first one, I was brought in there for that reason. So it became something different, but I am enjoying it.
Yeah, and
Wait. Why are we talking about Thundercats?
No, leave it alone. He's trolling. Leave it alone. Listen, he's trolling, and in the chat are trolling me. Let's keep it moving.
Yo, on some good news though. On some good news, I might have cousins on my pod. I'm doing a pod on cousins, talking to him.
Oh, who that was cousins?
He's doing the next arc for Thundercats. So I
can't lie. I put my order in. It looked better when you look at the book compared to what they. I'm excited.
I'm excited to talk to
him
about
Blue,
this.
Stop lying, Blue.
No, I put my
Stop
order in.
lying. You ain't no excited for no Thundercats, bro.
I like Thunder. You tripping?
Show me a Thundercat book.
I got the whole run.
He got the whole run, man.
I was reading that before we even had a pod.
So what happened at the last issue?
I didn't read the Silverhawk stuff. The last issue with who was it? That was like a while ago. It was Lion-O, and he came back and he was fighting the. You know what I'm talking about, the freaking guy from that was like 5-6 months ago, but I didn't read Silverhawk, so I don't know.
The only true Thundercat fan in here is Galactus, man. Stop the cap, bro.
I got all series, I got foils, I got a bunch of Thundercats.
That's all you did it for was the foils, gang.
What's crazy is we got people in the chat laughing about that, but y'all ain't reading it, so you have no idea what is going on.
We've actually had conversations about Thundercats. Like, I enjoy it. I said you and me actually had conversations about.
Oh, we do.
I even picked up some of the tie. I'm even picking up the new Cheetah book.
That's a lot, bro. Show me the pre-order. Show me the pre-order. I'm calling you a cat, bro. You pre-ordered the new Cheetah joint?
What he's trying to do is he trying to get you mad again.
I ain't trying to get him mad. I just don't want this nigga LARPing on the show, bro. Told me I pick it up the Cheetah book.
Me a LARPer.
Nah, you did that. You did that in the chat though. You did it. And you started it in the chat. And I saw it. I was like, wait a minute.
Nah, me in the chat? Ain't no way I did that. What?
You said, okay. Chat, we back. Should I troll DC or
Oh,
Thundercat?
shit.
No, hold on, Galactus. Because this is what we doing.
That's what he did. That's what he did.
Have you read this yet?
No, I don't even know. No, I didn't.
You haven't read Absolute Green Arrow issue 3?
Nah, I did. I told you I did.
Pull up all them books that you bought since I'm a LARPer that you haven't read because I'm a LARPer.
Download it.
Yeah.
Download it.
Yeah.
That joint trash. Download is trash.
Night Steel 2.
Yeah, that's a bunch. That was like a month ago.
I read half of this. I ain't finished this. Fantastic. Challenges of Doom. Mr. Fantastic.
I got another question. I
haven't read this, and I probably won't because this shit trash, and the movie gonna be trash.
Hold on. I got another question.
Sicko, I haven't read.
Hold on, Galactus. No, stop. Put the books down.
I haven't read.
Put the books down.
I haven't read.
Have you read Secret Wars?
What Secret Wars?
Have you read Secret Wars?
Not the original Jonathan Hickman's. I read that End Time Runs Out.
Armor Wars?
I read that End Time Runs Out.
Have you read Armor Wars?
Armor Wars? No, I don't give a fuck about that or the movie. That's what I was trying to tell you. I don't give a fuck about Armor Wars or what you call it.
Have you read all the Power Rangers books?
The majority. Go Rangers I ain't read. Bernard knows that me and Bernard be talking.
You didn't even know about the end of the book. How did you read the majority?
I said Go Rangers. I didn't.
You didn't know what happened with Lord Draken at the end.
No, I knew what happened with Lord Draken. I just didn't know how he was so weak.
Hit it up in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, this is all bull. Bro, stop listening to him, y'all. I'm telling you, when that Thundercats movie come out, me and Galactus, I don't know about Galactus. He be trolling sometimes. I'm going to see that.
Wait. How could you possibly say when the Thundercats movie come out, I won't go see it?
You ain't gonna see He-Man.
This is Thundercats, bro.
You ain't gonna see He-Man.
What does that have to do with Thundercats?
I'm just saying, it's old school. You ain't gonna see it,
bro. I saw Superman.
Everybody getting shots now.
Hold on a second.
Yo, Blue, hold on. Let's talk about
so when Superman first came out, I wanted to go see that.
You the main Batman fan.
That's half my
what
wall.
happened in Cape Crusaders?
Superman, half my wall. I wanted to go see it. I'm not gonna go see fucking Thundercats. It's my other half of my wall. What are we talking about?
Why we going to me? I'm good.
Yeah. Since you want to law, let's talk about Batman Cape Crusaders.
I'm watching it.
You watching? What episode you on, Blue?
5. I finished first 5.
He-Man was not cheap.
Come on, bro. Today's Sunday game. It came out Thursday night. It came out Thursday night, Blue.
Yeah, and I got a job, and I got a toddler and a freaking 9-month-old.
You don't work weekends. You don't work weekends, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. You LARPing Batman, bro. You LARPing Batman, bro.
Hold on a second. If we really want to do this, I'm gonna be slightly disrespectful real quick.
Let's do it.
So Blue, not Blue, Flea. We supposed to be talking about comic books on here, but you don't ever be reading no books to talk about comic books.
Hold on. Let's kill him. How many times, yo, Blue, be honest. How many times me and you discuss books Galactus ain't read? How many times we talk about him not reading books and we can't talk about him because he ain't read them?
Because of
some books, some books.
Because of Batman, DC books.
But
I'm pretty sure it's DC books, right? Or Power Rangers.
Matter of fact, let's talk about one right now that me and Blue read. Did you read Queen in Black? Because me and Blue did. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, he read Queen in Black. He got the blind bags.
But the problem is you don't hit me up and ask me if I read it.
You shouldn't ask
that.
That was the bad one.
The problem is you ain't asking the questions. The
problem is so let me. I got all of that. Did you read them? Because I read them.
Yeah, of course I
so
read.
What was the best book? What was your favorite book out of
The reason why I have these here is because I fucking read them so I can talk about them. That's the reason why I got them here. Now, the books that you showed right there, the books that you showed everybody on here, did you read them? Did you read all those books that you just showed everybody?
Yeah,
you probably did not.
I'm going to show you the ones I did read. I'm going to show you the ones I did read.
That's the ones he didn't read.
The problem is you didn't read them because you can't talk about them. You can talk about every single one of these books. Every single one of them. Every single one of these books, I can talk about every single one of them because I read every single one of them. Every single one of them. I'm still going.
Yeah. Oh, you read that Predator? I didn't read that Predator.
The Predator is fire, by the way. First of all, I don't know if y'all. Let me tell you something. About this book here. You know, I was gonna tell you. They're talking about the Predator Planet. This one here.
I got it. I just didn't read it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it this one? The Planet of the Apes, right?
Yeah, the Planet of the Apes one. It's all right, but it's not great. Let me show you what else I read today. Cause I'm going in, bro. I'm going in.
Yeah, I was just getting tired of the flexing. I mean, I just get tired of the Predator.
It's let me tell you something. No place. Going? Like, listen, I'm still going. End of Life. I read it. The Beauty. I read it. Yo, Arcadia. This book right here. This book is fire. This book is crazy dope. It got a soundtrack attached to it. If y'all ain't know. Yeah. And then we got Alien King Killer, one of the best books right now that's going out. If y'all have not read this book, you're sleeping. This book is flames. Then we got Dork Sick. This book was actually pretty good. And then we got Monsters. I'm dropping it. Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
Hey, but why Fleet gone? We're not doing a full battle today. We're taking a week off. We're giving love to Spider-Man.
Let me tell you something. The problem is that again. I understand y'all talk about books, but y'all talk about stuff that y'all enjoy. You enjoy Power Rangers. I'm not gonna read a fucking Power Rangers book.
These are the books I didn't read.
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all talk about DC books that I don't read, knowing that I don't like DC except for the Absolute Universe. So I am automatically gonna be taken out of that conversation. If y'all talk about that, that's cool. But Fleet, at the same time, all these other books that's out there to read, you don't read them, so you don't know, have any idea what's going on. So my whole point, huh?
I think what he meant, which is what I know, we talk about a lot of shows and movies that you haven't watched yet because you take your time. I don't know. I don't think we necessarily talk about a bunch of comics because it's not. I read more stuff than Flea, and then you read more indie than me. So it's not much that. But movies and TV shows for sure. We definitely be knocking them out before you even get them.
All right,
Well, I'm seriously.
first and foremost, these are the books I didn't read.
I just want to say, somebody
These are
said
the books. These are all the books I bought. These are all the books I bought on Wednesday. I can show you my receipt. Over $90 worth of books.
What does that have to do with anything?
And mind
Did you
you, it
read
was a
them?
big week for me. Not
Did
only
you
did we
read
go
them?
live Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Not only do I stream on Twitch Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 4 hours a day. So I spend 8 hours of streaming. I read Queen in Black, and we could break down all of these books. I read Queen in Black hella. I read this Street Fighter joint because I told Blue I was going to pick up Street Fighter because I do read indies. I read this book because I thought it was tough. God's Devil. And of course, I'm still reading Final Boss. So I picked up all these books. These are the books I was going to get to, but couldn't get to because I didn't have enough time because I was doing the Spider-Man joint. Why would I read those books? Let me just break something down to you. Oh, and I watched all 10 episodes of Batman Cape Crusader. Have y'all? No. I wanted to see Spider-Man Brand New Day. Like, we could go on. The list goes on. Mind you, I'm not just a comic book content creator. I also do work for Legacy of the Nerd. Not to mention the week we had to cover on San Diego Comic-Con. So I had a packed week. So let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Hold on, Galactus. Before you shoot a shot at me, listen. Before you shoot a shot at me, just know I can name 5 anime new episodes that I've watched that came out this week that you haven't watched. So don't do that, brother. Do not come at me because I want to take my time with my favorite character. You are an anime guy as well.
Chat.
That ain't nothing. And that's 2 weeks worth of books.
No, the only books that's past due in here is this book.
He talking about $90 Galactus. $90 is a good week for me. I would love to spend $90 on
books. These are the only books that I haven't read that are back issue books.
But let's not go into the whole thing about what your priorities are.
These are the only books I haven't read that are back issue books.
Let's not go into what priorities.
And these shits, to be honest, I'm not even going to read.
We all have different priorities. I spend my 8 hours differently than you do.
Yeah,
and even besides my 8 hours that I have assigned to me to work, I still have other things that I do too. So let's not talk about that. The point is whether or not you read it or not. Like that's what we're talking about. Priority wise doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, but we don't just cover comic books on here. Since issue 1, since episode 1, we ain't just cover comic books. We cover all things superhero related. TV shows and movies and
that's fine. And that's fine. Because when I missed out on watching or catching up on, I forgot what show it was that we were talking about, the fact that I missed out on it, I said I had things to do. I work an 8-hour shift at my fucking job. I am a photographer. I had all those things that I was doing, you know what I'm saying, like for my house and all that shit. And I said, I just didn't have time. I didn't make that an excuse as to why I didn't read my fucking books or do whatever else. I said, I'll catch up and that way we can talk about it. What you talking about is some bullshit. Like,
no, the same thing to Blue. Literally, what was the discussion we had before I turned on this stream?
All right,
before he came in here, what was the discussion we had?
All right,
I said, bro, if we're gonna talk about comic books, let's talk about Queen in Black because I read Queen in Black and I told you which ones I read. Did I not? Answer the question.
We trolling. This is all fun.
No, but
this
I want to ask you a question. Did I not tell you that?
We moving on.
Bro,
let's get out of here.
Answer the question, bro.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Let's get out of here.
Oh shit! It is 8.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
I do gotta go to Twitch. I'm going live on Twitch, y'all, right now for the next 2 hours.
And then he gonna go live at Clayface. And then he gonna go live. Look, go ahead. Let me stop this play. Go ahead. I'm just joking.
But my comic book discussion was gonna be what today, Blue? What I told you?
I'm just joking. Come on.
No, but what was the comic book discussion gonna be about? The most popular comic book that came out.
Queen in Black.
Queen in Black. And we didn't even get to it. And
then you start disrespecting black people.
I'll tell y'all right now. I told Blue I wanted to say this.
We talk about food.
I told Blue I wanted to say this on stream before it ends. Queen in Black is fucking garbage.
Yeah,
it is garbage.
Trash.
It is.
I'm telling y'all, it's another cash grab for Marvel for blind bags.
I might have to.
And I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is fucking trash.
You know, issue 2 comes out this week.
I will tell you this though.
You know, issue 2 comes out.
Chat,
I don't know why I'm dropping it.
Because it got delayed. The first one got delayed.
I'm telling you this though, chat. This book right here was good. The Queen in Black hella. I think this was better than Queen in Black main storyline.
I'm not reading no tie-in.
It was a tie-in. I do agree that this book is better than Queen in Black. But if you're a Marvel fan and you hyped up for Queen in Black, just know you will eat shit. Because at this point, whatever they give you, you will fucking digest at this
Just like
point.
Doomsday,
I'm
Y'all
dropping
got it. You feel what I'm saying? Me personally, when it comes to these main events, I'm getting tired of it. And let me tell y'all something else. If DNX hits the same way,
you're reading that?
It will hit. It's gonna be trash.
I gotta
be pissed
thank
off.
you. I gotta drop them blind bags because I'm done with Marvel blind bags. They might have 4. No,
I'm not gonna drop the blind bags. I'm gonna still do my whole thing I want to do. I still want to do my thing for the end of the year, and that's just for me.
But they're also not $7.99. I think DNX is $4.99. This one is $7.99.
I'm gonna still buy it, but I'm not gonna continue on after that. The only series I'm looking for from Marvel is gonna be Midnight. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. And if it drops the ball, I'm fucking done with Marvel.
So y'all not looking for the Avengers joint?
No.
I'm reading it, but it's not good. I'm reading it, but it's not good. It's all right.
I just don't like the fact that they go from one event, because Armageddon is leading into the Avenger joint. Then they got DNX leading into some other bullshit. I think it's just a cash grab at this point, chat. But I will never tell y'all how to spend your money. If y'all want to go support me personally, I'm going to continue copping the blind bags.
Continue getting your $90 weeks because you love the cheap. Spend some money, nigga. Spend some bread. Nigga. Come up with the big boys.
I ain't even
Come up with the big boys. Come up with the big boys.
I spent a nice little 70 clip this week.
Yo, Knicks won the championship and you spending $90 on Wednesday? That's nothing, man. Go get you a book. Go get you a chopped cheese.
You know what I am going to start spending that money on? That I honestly thought?
What?
Omnis. I've already been looking at them.
Well, I got news for y'all.
Start buying Omnis.
I'm dropping my shit down a lot because I got a home project I'm working on.
You doing what?
I'm dropping down.
You dropping your down what?
I know. I'm not going to be buying that many books going forward.
Where's Hawk Achilles at? I seen his ass in the chat. Come back here before we end this podcast. Come here. We got something to talk about.
Let's talk about what the goat is.
We good.
About the goat.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Thank 18 in the chat right now, man.
Let's talk about the goat.
This has been a phenomenal pod. Hey, I had to bring the energy this time, chat. Y'all already know.
Nah,
man.
you didn't just you brought the fury. You brought anger.
All I'm gonna say.
I had to bring the energy. Y'all
before we end
out,
out, I'm never calling you, and I'm never giving a Marvel movie a 10 out of 10 because you just when I don't bring that balance of hating on Marvel, it got to be something else. So I'm done. I'm done. You know, I'm done.
Yo, y'all didn't even know. I'm not even gonna lie to you, gang. Chat, yo, Kamui, I told you it would work. I've been trolling y'all the whole time. I literally I had to hype it up this time, man.
Obviously,
because last joint, it was kind of stale. I'm not gonna lie. I was having a conversation with a couple of my viewers on Twitch, so I had to spice things up for this podcast. And I bet this will probably be our most viewed pod in a long time, man. And
Hey, you're not slick. You know why you're not slick? Because we got this picture of you now. We got this picture of you. And when this face come up, it's ultimate troll time. It's ultimate clip farm. It's ultimate, I got to get some people. So yeah, we good.
Hawk Achilles put you on. See, that's what I'm saying. Hawk Achilles, man. Why you put him on?
He didn't put us on. We already knew. Me and Galactus talks about this all the time. We know when you activate. But listen, I'm gonna talk the way I'm gonna talk.
Me too.
Hey, we can't lie though. It worked. Look at our chat.
Doing
chat,
good.
Please hit that like button. Follow up. I do got to get up out of here, man. I love y'all so much. Love yourself. Pass that love on and love others, man. And just know the MCU is on top. You know what I'm saying? Peek into the Discord when you get a chance, bro. Yo, Yardy, I'm coming right now, bro. Pause. But
look at yourself.
I'm pulling up, Yardy. Yardy, don't pay him no mind. Yo, Yardy, I'm going to check Discord right now. I'm going to get the links. I'm going to start the stream. I promise you, gang. I'm so sorry.
Go.
I love y'all, man. Yo, Blue Jack, Galactus, thank y'all so much, my brothers, for tuning in for another episode, man. Galactus, you got something you want to say before you get up out of here?
Man, y'all be good. See y'all next week. Can't wait to do it again.
Blue Jack, you got anything
Spider-Man
to say?
is the GOAT.
Superman's the GOAT.
I do want to say this, man. Y'all kind of sold me on the Foil King segment, man. Galactus, you sold me. I ain't going to front. I was going to troll Blue, this week.
All you do is troll me.
Galactus,
That's
you
what
let
I'm saying,
me get
man.
down, bro.
All
This
you
is
do is
gonna be your week, Blue. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm never
I ain't gonna lie.
listening.
Being that
I'm never
Spider-Man was-
listening.
yo, bro, being that Spider-Man dropped, this was gonna be my week to troll you on this pod. I'm not gonna lie to you, gang, but it did not work. Well, it semi-worked a little bit. It semi-worked.
Oh, it did.
Bro,
You got him
bro.
up.
Girl, Galactus would be like, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, that's the best foil of all time. I need to buy that, and I've never seen it. And I'll be sitting here like this.
Yo, chat. I don't know if they'll join the live, but I'll be live on TikTok a little later talking about doing the recap of the pod. But I'm going live on Twitch right now. I love y'all. Yardy, here I come. Tell everybody I'm pulling up now. Yo, fellas, I love y'all, man. I'll catch y'all later.
That man's the GOAT.